Welcome everyone to South Kitsap High School and Kitsap Bank Stadium as the South Kitsap Wolves take on the Yelm Tornadoes. A lot of excitement in the air tonight. Brand new playing surface, only the second game, and a new light system illuminating this beautiful field. We're happy to be coming to you live this evening on SKTV, Wave Digital Cable 205, and also streaming to you live on YouTube. I'm Phil Nandrew, and joining me in the booth tonight are Lee Ladeau and Brian Pickard.
Thank you, Phil. Nice to be with you, and nice to be with Brian Pickard. Yeah, I know these boys are looking forward to the game tonight. I was talking to quarterback Jake Taylor today, and he said he is very focused, ready to go, knows he's not going to take this game lightly. They've obviously had some struggles to start with, but they are focused and excited for tonight.
The color guard today were led by Cadet Junior Grade Colin Ruane, Ensign Joshua Ray, Lieutenant Coco Mumper, Lieutenant Katie Croston. And they did a wonderful job tonight. So we have the captains going out on the field, and kind of brings back old times when our kids were playing.
Yeah, you got to think that our kids would have loved to play it out in this field. Like you said earlier, just touching on the new lighting, it's just illuminating this fantastic. So I'm going to start by telling you who is our starting offensive players. We have out for the wide receivers, senior number 81, Albert MacArthur. Number 10, Casey Carter. Wide receiver, Isaiah Bird, number 11. On the line, you have junior Anthony Killingsworth, number 60. You have senior number 54, Eric Stanley. Junior for center is number 52, Jacob Miller. Junior, number 61, Kenny Staffney playing right guard, and Jaeger Beresford playing right tackle, who is a junior. In the backfield, your running back is Isaiah Davis, sophomore, number 34. Jeremy Garcia is your fullback, senior, number 29. And Jake Taylor, the QB, number 14, is a senior.
And Brian, do you have the defense for
I've
South
got the
Kitsap?
defensive starters for tonight, Phil. And in the secondary, we've got number 37, a corner, a sophomore, Jimmy Olstead. And at the other corner is Caden Anderson, number 24, a senior. Our safeties tonight, number 6, Nathan Marin. He's a sophomore. And at strong safety is Logan Guerrero, number 4, a senior. Your backers for tonight, outside left is Junior Blunt, number 43, a junior. Your middle is at stud Michael Garcia, number 19, senior. And junior on the other side is JJ Leota. Your four down linemen tonight are number 33, a junior, Nolan Van Emen. Number 58, a junior, Michael Miner. Elijah Griffin, number 28, a senior. And rounding out the defensive line is number 27, a junior, Eli Watchery.
Looks like South Kitsap is going to kick off tonight, defending the south goal for the first quarter. And Yelm is taking the field, getting ready for the kick. So just absolutely perfect weather for a game, not a lot of wind. You know, I am not real familiar with Yelm. I haven't watched them the last couple of years. But I know they're not taking this game lightly. They've also got to have a win here tonight. So I think this will be a tough battle between these two teams.
You know, walking into the stadium tonight, Phil and Lee, it was just that perfect fall night for football. Starting to smell the leaves falling, the cool air, but just an absolute perfect night for football.
Yeah, you couldn't get better than this right now. It's cool. It's not hot out there at all. And just touching on what Phil said about Yelm, they are definitely an improved team over the last couple of years, so this will not be an easy game. And I know that our boys are not going to be taking this lightly. So,
you know, they
come
talk
on,
about
South Kitsap.
They talk about Friday night lights. Well, here it is tonight. We got some great lighting on the field, brand new, and here goes the kickoff.
It's a little pooch kick. Yelm receives it at about the 30-yard line and takes it back to 35. He was tackled by number 65 from South Kitsap. So 65 is Gabe Redcloud. He's a senior. So we'll get a look at Yelm's offense and see how South Kitsap holds on to it.
Looking at the starters, both offense and defense, I was surprised by the numbers of sophomores and juniors. Got a young group here, something to build on.
Yeah, and looks like Yelm's coming out in a shotgun, kind of pistol formation. You have two receivers to the left, one to the right, one back. And South Kitsap, there's a flag on the play already. Looks like South Kitsap may have jumped offside. Maybe a little bit anxious to get this going.
Yeah, I think they're probably a little bit nervous. You know, it's still all new to them. They're still young, and they just want to do their best. So just hope they get more confidence going. Don't let that bother them.
So we have 1st and 5 for Yelm at their own 40-yard line. And snap's going to be a pass. Little pass off to the right side. Receiver's taking it up. He's into South territory out of bounds at about the 46-yard line for 1st down for Yelm.
Well, that was probably made a little bit easier for the 5-yard penalty there, Phil. But hopefully now that they've got 10 yards to go, it'll be more difficult.
And we have another hurry-up style offense. They're already in formation. We have 2 receivers out to the left side, one running back for Yelm. Quarterback's actually in the center. It's a pitch out to the left-hand side. Sweet. Good job getting off the blockers there by South Kitsap and making a play for about a 5-yard gain. So that's number 19, Michael Garcia, was a stop.
6-yard gain on the play, 2nd down.
So we have 2nd and a long 4 yards to go. This time we have 3 receivers over on the right-hand side. And snap, another quick pass to Yelm. It's caught. It's out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And that was number 4, Caleb Lunderville for Yelm on the catch.
Looks like Yelm's blocking pretty well with these little screen passes outside.
6-yard pickup and a
You know, it's
first down.
quick passes. You don't have to do much blocking, but you do got to do it or else the defensive line will get on in there on you. So we have 1st down, 10. 4 receivers out in the middle, and we have a draw coming through. South Kitsap plays it well.
There's a loss right there. That's a great tackle in the backfield.
They read that just right and minimal gain.
So we're going to have 2nd and 10.
Tackle for no gain on the play, 2nd down.
Great job by the South Kitsap Wolves. Reading that play, hold them for no yards. So I think if you can make Yelm one-dimensional like everybody else, it'll be easier. But here we go. It's a little play. Looks like quarterback scrambling.
Nice
Great
tackle for a
job.
loss. Great job, Wolves.
On that tackle was number 33, Nolan Van Amen.
Loss of 2 on the play, 3rd
So
down.
now we got 3rd and 12.
Nolan's only a junior, and yet he has 3 state track titles to his name already.
Matthews, the ball carrier.
Nice to have that speed on your front line there. Speed and power is what's going to win it. Oh, and South Kitsap looks like they jumped off again.
Yeah, there's 2 guys there on the right side of that line.
So it's still 3rd down. It's going to be about 3rd and 7 there with jumping off. Still a tough 3rd down to make. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Need to watch out for that little swing pass. They've been successful on it a couple of times now.
And we got 3 receivers to the left. South almost jumped. Was able to stay back.
Did a great job by staying back.
Looks like Yelm's changing their play.
It's a quick pass out to the left-hand side. A bunch of Wolves right there.
Oh, there's a gang tackle.
That's a great pursuit.
That's South Kitsap defensive football.
Looks like a loss of about 1. So it'll be 4th down and 8 yards to go. Ball's on the 34-yard line. Any thoughts about what we do? We have timeout on the field.
Well, we haven't seen their kicker, and I didn't see him warming up, so I really think it depends on you're really in no man's land, aren't you? It's not wrong to go for it on 4th down here, but if your kicker's got the leg, why not take the 3 points if you're able to?
Yeah, it'd be ball's on the 35, so we're looking at about a 52-yard field goal. And again, in high school these days, that's not unheard of. So I know, Lee, one of your sons is a kicker in college.
Yes.
Was a kicker here, so it looks like Yale may be going for it. Which, again, you really don't have much to lose. If you punt, you're only getting 15 yards possibly. So
I'm almost thinking they're probably going to put it in the air as well, because it's the same thing. If they get intercepted, you're not losing too much if they get the tackle in.
So it is going to be a pass. It's going deep. The receiver is open. And he catches the ball and waiting for a signal. It's a touchdown. Yeah. Nice pass, nice catch. Receiver got behind the defensive cornerback, and really good throw by the quarterback.
Well, you just got to hope our boys will keep their head up and not let that get to them. If they didn't know they were in a game, they'll know now. So come on, South Kitsap, you can do this.
That was a great throw by the Yelm quarterback, right there on the money, and the defense, they had two guys there, but just could not catch up with them.
Well, Phil, we're about to see how good the kicker is here, what his distance may be.
And here's the extra point, and there's a flag.
Looked like a false start.
Yelm may have jumped.
The kicker is number 17, Vernon Parker from Yelm, and his holder is number 15, Dakota Hill. So they're going to move it back 5 and try again here. Had plenty of distance on that kick, so don't know how much it's affected.
Back them up 5 yards. Replay the PAT. Vernon Parker kicking for the Tornadoes.
Lining up and getting ready for the snap. And an extra point. We have flags on the play again. So the kick was good, but we'll see what the penalty is.
And apart from the flags, the kicker looks like he's got a pretty good leg there. I don't know if it's quite 52 yards, but I would safely say he could do a 40-yarder.
Well, a nice thing about this field is you have a good kicking surface to kick off of, because unlike last year's field, this field does not get torn up. Yeah, we kind of have to thank Kitsap Bank for this beautiful playing surface that they sponsored, and the Maycumber family for the new resurfacing of the track too.
And along with that, the PSE got us these lights, so we've got it all coming here.
You know, I was reading up on the lights and read that we're going to be saving 60% on our energy bills with these new lights. Again, it's remarkable the difference. It's on the outer fields, on the track and things, it's a little bit darker, but on the field it's just brighter than daylight almost. It's just absolutely stunning.
So we had a personal foul there against the Wolves, so the extra point is going to be good, and they're going to add that to the kickoff, and they will be kicking off but 15 yards closer. So kind of an interesting decision. I know when I was a coach, if I had that, I'd usually went onside and tried to get the ball back myself because I wasn't losing much. But we'll see what happens here with Yelm. So getting ready for the kickoffs, back for the Wolves, number 23, and that's Seton Connor. And number 11, which is Isaiah Bird. Oh.
Number 17, Vernon Parker, set to kick off for the Tornadoes. Number 23, Connor
Kicking off for Tornadoes is number 17, Vernon Parker, the gentleman who just did the extra point. So they're going to enforce the penalty now and move the ball up. It's 15 yards, which is going to be bringing it up to South Kitsap 45, and they'll kick off from there.
Well, Phil, I know it's early, but this close, why wouldn't you try for an onside kick?
That would be my call, because the worst thing you're doing is you're giving the ball to South Kitsap at their own 35-yard line, and you know, if you're successful, you wind up with the ball. Otherwise, Probably kicking it out of the end zone.
Particularly that this kid's got a strong leg.
Here's the kick. Nope, it's going to go out of the end zone, and looks like it was pretty much through the upright. So definitely has leg on him. And South Kitsap will start at the 20-yard line.
First down, Wolves.
So now we'll get a good look at South Kitsap's offense. We saw them in the first game here. And they've had some struggles on the road, but I think they're returning some players, and hopefully we can get this going. It's very fast.
All right, Wolves, let's take over here. Let's show them what we can do.
So first play is a run. Number 34, Isaiah Davis, and he's got the ball up to the 26-yard line.
Flag thrown in there, Phil, from the back judge.
We'll see what this flag is. It kind of looks like in the area of maybe a face mask, or doesn't look like an area normally for holding. We have hands to the helmet contact. So that's a 15-yard penalty. And now move the ball up to the 41-yard line. Good first play for the Wolves.
Definitely a positive start.
15-yard penalty assessed from the end of the 6-yard run by Davis.
I'd like to see our offense do the hurry up.
Ball placed on the
As soon as the
41-yard
ball's
line.
set, just to get going.
First down,
Well, the first game,
Wolves.
we clocked them. It was an average of 3 seconds. It's almost getting the ref out of the way. It takes more time. So South ready for snap. We have another run play. Again, number 34, Isaiah Davis, and he's going to gain about a yard right up the middle.
Phil, Brian, I don't know if you're noticing, but so far I've just seen Yelm. They seem to be filling in the box a lot.
Junior Childress
Looks
and
like if we
Jason
had some
Fry with the
speedy
stop.
receivers,
No
we
gain
could
on the play.
open that up. We
Second
know
down,
that
Wolves.
Jake's got a good arm.
Well, here's the next play. They're already set and ready to go. And it's a play action pass wide open, number 21 for South Kitsap.
Oh,
That's Corey Carter.
very nice.
Wow, he just lowered his shoulder and broke a tackle and gained another couple, 2-3 yards there.
And that would be South Kitsap first down. South now has the ball on Yelm's 41-yard line. So, 3 plays, a couple runs, a quick pass play, and they're moving the ball. South
Before the
lined
game
up.
started, I was watching Jake throw the ball, and he throws a long ball with a nice touch.
And that's a handoff to number 34, Isaiah Davis, and he's got about 9 yards on that play.
That was a nice gain up the middle, wasn't it? Nice block.
It was great
by the front guys.
Great blocking. South Kitsap seems to have that down right now. They're opening up some huge holes. Kind of a high snap. It's a pitch to the left. And he's going to be caught, unfortunately, in the backfield for a loss of about 1 yard. And that was number 23. Looked like Connor Seaton.
I like the idea. Something a little bit different. Jake seems to want to get the guys to the line.
Yelm's got some speed out there. They covered that incredibly well.
So South is getting the play. We have 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. I'm sorry, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. It's a handoff right up the middle. Again, number 34, Isaiah Davis, and that's a first down.
He
Just
just
a
pulled his
pounding
way
run.
in there. He runs kind of high, but man, he hits that hole hard.
Deontay Payne on the stop.
And South is lining up, getting the play again.
What do you guys think of this hurry-up offense?
I've talked to some of the kids, and they love running it. So it's snap, another run up the middle. Isaiah Davis,
Oh,
big
man,
haul.
almost broke
Line's-
one tackle away.
Line's doing a great job there. And that's another first down at the 16-yard line.
I say go with the same play. If you can't stop it, just keep using it.
14-yard gain on the play.
I think we could have run through that hole ever so big.
So
I
the
might have made a bigger hole.
Wolves are lined up and ready to go again. Looking for the play. A couple of the Wolves
there's a
moved,
flag.
and so I think we're going to have a 5-yard penalty. But
I think that one of the receivers moved a little bit
Ball
there.
start against the Wolves. 5-yard penalty.
So that'll back them up
Still
5,
first
but the
down.
way they've been moving the ball down the field may not slow them down. So
I'm assuming he's changing the play since they've lost 5. I'd like to see them have Jake roll out.
we got man motion coming in towards middle, and it looks like it's off tackle to the right side. Again, number 23, Connor Seaton, and he's going to gain about 4. So we'll have second down, and
Nicholas Blanco stopped.
looks like it's second and 12. So he's
Gain
getting 3 on
3
that.
on the play. Second down, Wolves.
South Lorraine lined up. You gotta love this offense. It's certainly not boring. We've got 3 receivers on the left-hand side this time. And it's a pass play.
Batted down at the line.
Incomplete pass. Good job by the Yelm lineman getting that down. And
Pass batted down
if you can't
at
get to the
line,
quarterback, get your hands up
Third down, Wolves.
and just bat it down. Can't ask for more from your line than that. So South Kitsap's lined up here. Again, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 1 running back in the backfield. And gets rid of the ball. It's an interception. Oh, no, it's dropped.
Actually, it was batted down there on that one. That line just came storming through.
Pass batted at the line.
Been
Incomplete.
one of South
Fourth down,
Kitsap's
Wolves.
weak points right now has been blocking here. So given just enough time to get some of these longer passes off.
Well, they moved down the field pretty quickly here, so I'd like to see him come away at least 3 points.
So we're going to have a looks like about 36-yard field goal attempt.
By Nolan Souza.
He's got a pretty good leg. Gets down.
Looks good. And it is.
That's great. Nice to see them come away with some points there.
And there goes the South Kitsap ROTC cannon. That makes me jump every single time, and I know it's coming.
You kind of sit there and wait for it, but still gets you. So that was a nice drive, some runs, some passes thrown in there. And then, at the end they couldn't get it in, but they got 3 points, and that's always helpful.
Yes, there's a great mix. And what I'd like to see now is with our defense coming out there, is they should be used to the fast-paced offense if you don't decide to come out there and do that again, because that's what they'd be practiced against. That's what Kralik has them doing in practice. So if they can get that down, I think we can get right back into this game a lot better than we are right now. It's only 7-3 first quarter. We're well in this.
So getting set to tee off the ball, waiting for a ball, is number 15 for South Kitsap, and that is again
Leo Souza to kick it down.
going to the
Kick it down deep, and the defense just stuff them, take the ball, then we're back right
Scotty
back in.
Cordova and Nicholas Blanco back to receive for the Tornadoes.
So it looked to me like the line was doing a good job run blocking, and that's a real good sign. Anytime you can run the ball here in high school football is
Correction,
a
Brandon
positive
Thompson
thing.
to receive for the Tornadoes.
And we're getting ready for the kick. Another little pooch kick, taken at the 34-yard line, and South Kitsap stopping him at the 38-yard line.
Okay, they've done that twice. Why do you think that is? Because he's got a leg on him.
I'm assuming that looked, I could have misseen that, but it looked like he was trying an onside kick and didn't quite get it into the turf.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Having not watched Yelm, I don't know if they have a couple of speedy return men or, but giving up the ball on the 35, 36-yard line each time seems dangerous. So here we go. Again, Yelm set up 4 receivers and 1 back. They're looking over to the sideline, get their play. So very similar concepts in the offense. And we have a penalty here.
Penalty on the play.
Just looking at our defense here, Phil, what do you think about the corners being so far off the receivers, especially when they're just throwing out these little flares? I'd like to see maybe jam them a little bit.
Well, it opens up everything to a short passing game, and that's what Yelm's doing right now. Our receivers are almost 15 yards back. The safeties are 15 yards back. and they're covering one of the receivers. So, again, kind of opens up that little passing game that they're doing. So I think we're going to eventually have to move up. So Yelm takes a snap, and it's a quick pass out to the right side. And number 4 shook some tackles, and he is going, and he's going to go down. So that was just a little quick pass out to the right-hand side, and pass was complete. And number 4, Caleb Lunderville, takes it all the way in. He's a junior. 63-yard touchdown pass for Yelm. So now we're at 13-3. Well, that was pretty fast.
So on that defense, who comes up and covers that little swing pass? Is that a linebacker, safety, or corner?
You know, on that defense, I would the linebackers were all kept inside, so I'm thinking that you have to get a safety or corner to come on up for it. But again, both of them were 10 to 15 yards back, so it kind of opens that wide open. So we'll have to make some changes. And the kick, extra point is up, and it's good.
You got to say well done on Yelm's part for exposing us there. And their wide receiver did a great job. He did a bit of a move and went straight down and in for 6.
So we have a 14-3. We're only halfway through the first quarter here. We have about 6 minutes left in the first quarter. South Kitsap get the ball again. South Kitsap can strike quickly, so you know, hopefully we can get the ball, take it on down, and get another score. So, you know, I will give South Kitsap defensive backs some credit here. They easily could have stopped running at about the 15-yard line, thinking they're not going to catch the young player, but they ran hard and just about caught up to him. And, you know, in football, you never know. You knock somebody out to 1, as we've all seen in the pros. You get a fumble, and you get the ball and stop the score. So give them credit for that. So back to receive for the Wolves is number 23, Connor Seaton, and number 11, Isaiah Bird.
And Isaiah Bird definitely has some speed, so I'm assuming that the Yelm coaches are going to know that and told their kicker to try and keep it away from him.
So they're teeing up the ball, getting ready here. Here comes the kick. It's a nice kick. It's into the end zone. You know, one of the differences between high school and the other levels is that as soon as that ball crosses the line, it's a dead ball. So South Kitsap will take the ball out. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. And South Kitsap's already out there ready to go. So, again, you have this fast-paced offense. They're already looking to the line, getting the play. And hopefully we can keep this moving and get stuff going.
Wolves line that's starting all juniors. That bodes well for next year for sure.
Yeah, and this is a completely new system to this team. So, you know, all these juniors and seniors had to learn a complete new system, and that's difficult to do. So we have a quick little pass play out to
That's not a catch.
out to number 11, Isaiah Bird, and that's incomplete.
Yelm covered that well, but that's tough luck. Pull that ball in and catch it. He's got a nice little game.
Again, South lined up ready to go in pistol formation. One running back. Looks like a run coming through, and that's number 34. And he's busting through.
What a wonderful run. He just hurdled that safety over there and picked up another 8 to 9 yards.
So that's Isaiah Davis. He's going to gain, looks like about 18 yards. So
That's great blocking up front. Created a big hole for him. And again, I would go with the same play. If they can't stop it, keep doing it. He seems to be going up through the hole pretty quickly.
You know, we're having some tough times around the edges, but up the middle seems to be open up. That's great blocking. Another run for South Kitsap up the middle. This time's number 23, I believe, Corey Carter.
Yelm read that pretty well.
Deontay Payne on the stop, 2-yard gain.
So he gains 2 yards. So we've got 2nd down 8. I did notice that This is just a little bit slower tempo than what South Kitsap had in the first game here. Not by much. Still only taking 3 or 4 seconds to get the ball off, but this is a pass, and it's
Nice
open.
ball, nice catch.
Receiver came on back, and we're going to have about a 6-yard gain. And that's Isaiah Bird on the catch. And we've got 3rd down and about 2. Looked to me like if he had quickly spun, he had the 1st down. But when you try to make a play, sometimes those are the risks you take. So good play by the receiver. And we have 3rd and 2. Wolves looking for the play. They have a tailback in there, fullback, and 3 receivers. So it's a run right up the middle again. Isaiah Davis.
Great first down.
He is only a sophomore. He just looks like a stud out there running that ball.
Oh, yeah, he certainly does. He's right up the middle, and if you can do that at any level, that's just great. That bodes well for your offense. So he picked up 4 yards and 1st down. He's having a great game. Again, South has man in motion. It's a pitch this time out to the left. Looking for speed, just can't quite make the corner. Yelm did a good job on that. And that's Connor Seaton.
So Yelm really pursued to the ball very well to the outside. So they're getting us pretty quickly out there.
Yeah, you got to try that and see what you can establish. But certainly up the middle seems to be working a little bit better for us right now. And here we go again up the middle.
Give credit to those big guys up front. They're opening some holes for him.
So that's a pickup of about 2. We'll get it 3rd down and 7. Yeah, that front line, the Wolves is doing a good job pushing back Yelm, opening up some big holes.
I'd like to see maybe a little bit of play action here.
Russell Wilson style. What do you think, Lee?
Jake's definitely athletic enough to do that.
He's a big kid, too. What, he's about 6'4"?
6'5".
So we have play action. He's got an open receiver, and the receiver's on down with a 1st down, and that's number 10, Casey Carter.
Jake's doing a great job when he put him out there, letting him roll out. He's hit his receivers a couple times on the run, showing off his arm.
Lee, I'll give you credit. You made that call right there, buddy. That was a good call.
So Wolves has the ball on the Yelm 39, again marching down the field. So handoff this time to number 23. And that's going to go for almost 10 yards. And that's Connor Seaton. And Wolves will have 2nd down and 1. Again, great job blocking.
More of the same. More of the same.
Tell you another thing, although we're doing this hurry-up offense, we're certainly eating up the clock and keeping that defense out there. They must be getting a little bit tired.
Another run up the middle. This time, number 34, Isaiah Davis, and he's got 6, almost 7 yards. That'll be another Wolves 1st down at the 24-yard line.
That one looked like Marshawn Lynch style. He first got hit and went another 5-6 yards.
Yeah, that kid definitely has some power in those legs.
I think Yelm are going to be tired of seeing him later on.
So we get ready to play. South gets up another run up the middle. This time, number 21, Corey Carter. Senior for about another 2-3 yards. You keep running that ball up the middle, pushing that defensive line around. Eventually they get tired, so I kind of like the strategy.
I've known Corey since he was in elementary school, and he's not real big. He's a $150 tops, but he is a tough, hard-nosed player.
So we have another play action.
That's a great
play.
play.
Oh, he dropped it.
Oh.
That's a tough play. Tough luck.
Nice try by the receiver. Excellent play by the Yelm defender. Getting there right with the receiver. So that was
Peter Finley, number 7, Peter Finley, who broke that up on Yelm. Did a great job.
And South Kitsap has the ball 3rd down, maybe about 8 yards. So again, it's pass play. Receiver coming in. Jake sidesteps him, runs for it. Definitely an athlete going around the side. He's got the 1st down and more. Down to the 5-yard line. What a great run.
Wow.
And now we're talking about your Russell Wilson earlier.
There we go. Took a hit, put on a move, and picked up extra yardage. That shows great leadership. When you see somebody running hard like that, those linemen just want to block all that much more. It gets them psyched up.
He's a very positive young man, is Jake.
So the Wolves have the ball first and goal, 5-yard line. I would personally, I'd give it to number 34, Davis, again and see what happens.
Just like that. Good call, Phil.
Unfortunately, I think Yelm knew that was coming too. So
Again, I wouldn't
Still
mind seeing
gained a
some,
yard or two.
see some play action, and I'd actually like to see Jake roll towards us,
No gain on the play.
just to give Yelm a different look.
So we have second and goal from the 5-yard line. And another handoff to number 34, Isaiah Davis.
Had
Yeah,
about
what-
half the Yelm defense on top of him that time. They were ready for it.
But why not give him a try? You know, he's been running the ball real well. Give him a couple efforts to push
Oh,
it in.
absolutely.
Gabe Greisen.
Maybe the Seahawks are watching and seeing what you do it down at the goal line. So Isaiah Davis comes out. Number 23, Connor Seaton goes in for him.
Okay,
We have third and goal.
the receivers are in a little tighter on the left. Trips left.
Jake's looking that way. He's got it man out and flat. Nice play by Yelm to cover that ball. Ball's caught, but it looks like we're about a yard loss.
Pass complete to
So fourth down, we're going to get the field goal unit in again.
Jacob
That's too bad because they had a nice series once again, and getting points is a plus, but we got to break it into that end zone.
You got to credit Yelm. They've done a great job of stopping us twice now down there. They're making it tough.
I like the play calling though. They mixed it up a little bit.
So we have about a 21-yard field goal, 22-yard field goal attempt for South, and that's up and good. So both teams are scoring on their possessions. The difference right now is Yelm's getting touchdowns and South's getting field goals. So hopefully we can turn that around.
So Phil, you know the ins and outs of this game, probably the best person I know. How do they call those plays? I see them doing hand signals. Kind of reminds me of a baseball game.
You know, it's a lot of practice, a lot of dedication. It's one of those things that you have to have smart kids. You know, if you don't have smart kids out there, then the plays get messed up, and you have half the kids running one route, quarterback expecting something different. So usually hand signals is the way they're going. First set is usually the formation, second set to play. But
I see two coaches, and it looks like a player that are giving signals down there. I'm assuming that's to throw off Yelm, so they don't know which ones are the real signals.
well, you know, all these teams share tapes, so if you study it enough, you could pick up on what the signals are, but if you're picking up on the wrong ones, it really isn't going to help you at all. So I think that's why they do that. So we have Souza teeing up the ball, getting ready to kick off again. About 42 seconds left in the first quarter here.
I'm thinking that 14-6, they've scored on both kicks that were short. Maybe we're going to kick it long this time. Just
What do you think?
see what happens.
If we're going to kick it short, I'd kick it real short and try to
How about a
recover.
squib kick?
Exactly, you know, something like that.
You know, they got some speed out there on that kickoff team, and here they go.
So now we're kicking off deep. The ball's bouncing around the 10-yard line, hard to handle. Yelm has it, and they get
Nice
the ball up to
tackle.
the
Nice
out to the
tackle.
18-yard line. What a great job by the Wolves covering that ball.
Looks like they got him on the 16-yard.
I think I'm for that kick that time. I like that one better than the first two.
So Yelm will start on their own 18-yard line.
I think anytime on a kickoff, you keep them inside the 20, you're successful.
That's certainly a win for the kicking team.
Now this tough Wolves D, let's shut them down here. Hopefully they have a cure for that little swing pass because they've been burned on it a couple of times. Showing blitz.
It's a run, off right tackle, cuts back, keeps his legs driving. Nice run by the Yelm.
Brandon Thompson, the ball carrier.
I think that's Thompson. He's got about 6 yards.
Michael Major on the tackle. Gain of 5 on the play. Second down for the Tornadoes.
So it's going to be 2nd and 4.
I think they're just going to let the clock run out.
So our cheerleaders tonight from South Kitsap are captains Megan Ludlow, Ghana
At the end of
Papaloyo,
Tornadoes 14.
Michaela Kimmery,
6.
and Lexi Fuganaga. They're the captains we have out there. And then we have Kaylee Bricks, Julie Justiano, Becken Campbell, Zoe Rondello, Tabitha Nunley, Hope Sunshine, Vanessa Alonso, Sarah Gavern, Andy Vegagos, Laya Duque, Madison Andrews, Katie Wittig, and Courtney Buzzell.
I'm glad you had to read that list,
Oh.
Phil. Those are some names there. Oh, we got two
I
more.
missed two more. Alex Agii and Carly Saruda. So, those young ladies put in a lot of time to get all these formation stuff down right. And we're switching sides here. Teams are coming back out, and hopefully we can hold Yelm here.
I think
Not
as
let
much
get
time as
first
they put
down.
in, we're going to have to put in as much time to get these names down right.
Yeah, I vote for Phil to keep doing the cheer squad there. Those were some tough names. All right, start of the second quarter here. Let's get these Wolves fired up and let's stuff these guys, get the ball back, and go down and score before half. 2 or 3 times.
So we have 2nd and 4, start of the second quarter. It's a pass out to the left-hand side. Wolves come through. Young player makes a bunch of moves. Big gainer. He's all the way up to the Wolves' 43-yard line. That's number 6, Bill Campbell.
Pass complete from Galen.
They got to
But-
do something else coming up on,
We have got to press the receivers.
because that looked like a safety almost from the other side coming up.
Anderson on the
Finally
stop.
stopped him.
So we have a stoppage of play here. I'm not sure if
We got
there's
3
a
refs
flag
there
down.
that are having a little conference.
34
Probably
yard
not
gain on
dinner
the play.
plans.
Penalty on the play.
I'm wondering if they're saying that the receiver was out of bounds.
So it's a penalty against Yelm. Looks like a block in the back against Yelm.
We'll take that.
Illegal block in the back.
That is a
Tornadoes.
spot penalty. Looks like it was from the 41, so I'll bring it back to the 31-yard line.
10-yard penalty from the spot.
Fortunate for the Wolves, because that was a big gain.
They're-
I think I can even see one of the coaches on the sideline saying, "Jam him at the line."
so that's still going to be a Yelm first down.
First down, Tornadoes.
And certainly you have the Wolves defense moving on up a little bit.
They look a little
Their
tighter on the
cornerbacks a little
right
bit-
side, but they're still backed off on the left.
Yeah, we're 12 yards off these receivers on Yelm's right-hand side, our left. And that's, again, an easy throw. Nope, we got a run up the middle. And that's number 32, Brandon Thompson
Brendan
from
Thompson, the
Yelm.
ball carrier.
Trying to keep that defense honest.
Michael Major.
That's a 3-yard gain, 2nd down and 7. So almost a win there for the Wolves. I mean, you hold them under 4 yards on first down, that's usually considered a win for the defense. So
You know, I think if I was Yelm, I wouldn't want to run up at number 28, Elijah Griffin, there in the middle. 6'3", 305 pounds. He's a big kid.
yep, big, strong kid, looks like. And we have a swing pass out to the right-hand side. Wolves picking up number 32, Brendan Thompson. And that's going to be short of a first down, so it'll be 3rd and 1.
Garcia and Kate Anderson on the
That was
stop.
better than the last several of those swing passes. They've got to figure out a way to stop that, because Yelm's, that's their bread and butter tonight.
What you do here, Phil, you put your guys in the box and anticipate the run.
I think you pretty much have to. It looks like Yelm is in tight. Here's a running play. And we do
Ooh,
have a
looks like
flag.
a hold.
I think we'll get a holding call on this.
Definitely.
Brandon Thompson, the ball carrier.
He had the first down, but I think it's coming back.
Nolan Van Amen on the tackle.
Ruff's getting some help from some Wolves there,
On the play.
Well,
signaling holding.
I'm sure the defense always thinks it's holding. The offense always thinks it's not. So, but in this case, I think we all were able to see a hold on that
I think the
play.
Wolves are right here.
So I'll back Yelm up, and it's going to be 3rd and 10, a long 10, almost 11 yards.
Well, we got to be watching out for the screen pass here. They've been pretty successful with it, Yelm.
Now, if I was Yelm, I'd be looking to see if South is pulled up tight against my receivers or if they're still staying 10, 15 yards back. And South defense left side, we're
South
still deep.
has some speed, so.
And snap, it's pass coming. South line's getting in there. Just missed. Oh, long pass. Wide open receiver. And he's going in for Yelm. And that's number 32, Brandon Thompson. Running back somehow got behind all the defensive backs. And
I think when they saw their quarterback scrambling, everyone came up and, like you said, Phil, left him wide open in the backfield. You got to give credit to the quarterback in Yelm. He got out of trouble and he threw a strike.
Strong arm. He's running left, throws right, threw it deep. Guy was wide open.
so Yelm's line up for the extra point here. And Parker for the extra point. Snap. And it's good. So Yelm's up 21-6 against South. We need to get on down here and get a touchdown, not a field goal this time. So
that's my worry, Phil. They continue to go this route. We're going to be forced when we're on 4th downs to not be able to go for field goals, and we're going to have to go for touchdowns. And I don't think we want to find ourselves in that situation. It just seems to get harder and harder with that.
You know, South's offense is moving the ball. They're doing a good job. The line's doing a good job blocking. Our defensive line looks like they're starting to penetrate into Yelm's backfield. You know, hopefully that continues and slow down the Yelm offense. So far we've had 3 Yelm drives and they've all led to touchdowns. But we're looking at this, you know, coaches, that's what coaching's about. You make the adjustments you have to make and hopefully you turn around and start shutting them down.
Vernon Parker set to kick off for the Tornadoes. Connor Seaton and Isaiah Bird back to receive for the Wolves.
So we're lining up, received a kick, and again we have Bird and Seaton sit back to receive. Last time this kick went into the end zone, so hopefully we get a chance to return it. Again, nice return, get some good field position. Here's the kick. It's a low drive. It's into the
through the wickets and out in the end zone.
End zone. So South will start 1st and 10 at the 20. South is already lined up. Waiting for the ball. Waiting for ready to play. There it is. You see how fast South starts to get off these snaps. So again, the offense has been driving. Man in motion, and South will run the ball off the left-hand side. And that is number 11.
Isaiah Bird.
Isaiah Bird, carry. So and he gains about 6-7 yards. So that's a good run.
He's got some speed. Be nice to see him get in the open field.
Isaiah's a junior. He's 6'2", 185 pounds. He does have some wheels. We got trips right.
Man in motion, empty backfield now. So pretty sure it's a pass play. Quick pass out to the right. And that's number 80. Makes a couple moves. Oh, drops the ball.
Scooped it back. He got it.
Great recovery.
I think they got that from Yelm's playbook.
So that's Drew Kelly E. Moko. He's a sophomore on South Kids that. So a lot of youth on this team. And that's enough for a 1st down. So Wolves have the ball in 45, 1st and 10. 35, sorry. Run up the middle. That's Isaiah Davis, and Young played that well for a gain of about a half a yard.
DeAndre Boyd to stop. 1 yard gain on the play. 2nd down, Wolves.
So Wolves again lining up, getting the call with 2 receivers split off to the left, 2 running backs in formation, and 1 receiver on the right. Dropping back to pass. Nice little pass out here to Isaiah Bird, number 11.
Boy, that was a high tackle. What's it take for a horse collar there?
I don't know if it was a horse collar, but he certainly slammed him down. I didn't think that was allowed, but I don't know all the rules.
You know,
I think the crowd is agreeing with you, Lee, that that was definitely a little bit of extra there that wasn't needed.
well, I think we have a flag on the play, so we'll see what we get here.
There it is.
There it is.
There's the flag.
It's got to
So
be 15 yards.
Penalty on the play.
Why so late? But at least they got it.
well, you know, it's good that they get it right.
Foul
And
against the Tornadoes. 15-yard penalty.
those are safety penalties.
Wolves
You like to see those called because under no circumstances do you want any of these young men getting hurt. So that'll move the Wolves up. They'll get a first down out of this, and they had about 8 yards on the gain, another 15 tacked on. They're going to be inside Yelm territory here, so moving again. And Wolves are already trying to get lined up.
That's got to help. They're now in Yelm side of the field. Hopefully they can stay in this drive and punch it in.
And they have the ball on the 42-yard line, so here we go, 1st and 10. Clock starts, it's a handoff up the middle. Again, Isaiah Davis going off tackle left side.
Go. Oh.
He had one man to beat,
Isaiah Davis, the ball carrier.
to run through, and he had a blocker out there.
Nicholas Blanco.
Just about broke that free, but he did gain 4 yards, 5 yards.
Down Wolves.
You know, it's only 21-6, so if we can get a nice drive here and 7 more points on the board,
And we have
things will look up.
Yep, move 3 out to the right. So it's a pass play, quick pass out here again to Isaiah Bird. Makes a move, runs into his own man, but shakes
Oh,
him
he's
off
up the
too.
sideline. He may
There's
go.
the speed. There's the speed.
There it
He's
is.
into
There
the
we
end
go.
zone.
Nice job, Wolves. Excellent running by number 11.
Like I said, if you get that boy out in space, he's going to be gone. Good job.
Elijah Bird, man, I want to see more of him. Oh, there goes a flag. I think it may be unsportsmanship on the Wolves. I hope I'm wrong.
Jake Taylor, 38-yard.
That'll go on the kickoff if that's the case, doesn't it, Phil?
Yeah, they actually have the choice of the kickoff or the extra
On the
point.
extra point.
Most of the time it does go on the
Harrison
kickoff.
Glisson to hold it.
Because the dead ball foul will go on the kickoff. But we'll see what they call here. It's dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike conduct against Yelm.
Oh, against Yelm, nice.
So that will be on the
I'm
kickoff.
glad I was wrong.
Against the Tornadoes.
We had a mic down there to Jim Robertson. He's down there. He's a longtime volunteer photographer for the Wolves, both football and wrestling programs. He was right there in front of it. We could have asked him.
On the kickoff.
Well, I'm going to think that's going to give South Kitsap a real big boost right there. Isaiah running down the sidelines. It's a great touchdown.
It was a nice effort. He broke at least, 2 tackles? He even ran into one of his own guys at the beginning, but that just seemed to charge him up.
And we have South Kitsap lining up for the extra point. Number 18, the long snapper, is Brad Price. The holder is number 8, number 8 is Glisson Garrison, and then the kicker is number 15, Nolan Souza.
Souza's kick is
And the kick is
No good.
Kick is no good. So South gets a touchdown, can't get the extra point, but we closed up to 21-12, and that's a lot better.
I have to say, I know it's after the fact, but I was wondering whether they were actually going to go for 2. I figured it might be too early to do that.
Still, punching that ball in that end zone with that long electric run, that's got to fire. The fans are kind of waking back up here. The kids seem a little bit, with a little extra bounce in their step, and let's get after them defense.
So by all accounts out there in the stands tonight, we've got the 1979-1980 football seniors and a couple of juniors. We have Ted Brosey, Mike Carter, Tim Cuddle, Jeff Dullen, Kirk Ives, Norm Olson, Randy Romo. And for our juniors that are out there, Mike Burnett and Mike Robinson. They were the 1979-1980, and they had an 8-1 record under Coach Ed Fisher. And I'm sure that everybody knows about Coach Ed Fisher. He had a great time here, had some great football teams, and a pretty hard-nosed coach.
So the Wolves are going to actually, the ball's going to be moved up 15 yards. So now the Wolves will get a chance to kick off from the 45-yard line of Yelm. So I know, Nolan can put that ball up through the uprights from here. Be interesting to see what the coach calls for.
Well, I think now would be one of those times you want to try those pooch kicks.
Pooch kick or just a straight onside?
Just straight on onside kick here. Although Yelm has, looks like maybe their hands team up front because they don't have their big guys. Maybe they're expecting it. Now's the time to maybe put that ball right down there about the 5-yard line and pin him in.
So here comes the kick. And he's just kicking it out through the end zone. So a little bit to the left of the goalpost, but otherwise had the distance.
You know, I'll still never forget years back when our boys were playing. I think it was their senior year, and Lee, your youngest, Aaron, he had a kickoff that hit about the 5-yard line, bounced, spun, stayed about the 2-yard line in play, and the other team's back just looked at it. You could just see him sigh, and he knew he had to pick it up, and he went nowhere. That was one of the most amazing kickoffs I've ever seen at any level.
Thank you. That's nice of you to say. And he's still doing a pretty good job in college right now, although he's out injured, but he's doing a great job. He's loving his college career. He's loving college.
So Yelm under center, little pitch off the left-hand side here. And South Kitsap does a good job of coming up and holding it to a 2-yard catch.
That was number
Logan
4.
Guerrero, number 4 for South Kitsap on that stop.
He's a senior at 5'9", 162 pounds. He came flying up.
South Kitsap showing their speed on that play. Definitely had great pursuit. First time I've seen Yelm under center all night. They have 2 backs in the backfield right now.
Logan's been playing football for 9 years, and he actually doesn't plan on playing any sports after his high school.
So Yelm rolls out to the right-hand side. South Kitsap's right-hand side and completes the pass right at the 30-yard line. So that'll be enough for a first down.
8-yard gain on the play. First down, Tornadoes.
Well, you certainly don't waste a lot of time in the huddles with these teams. They're out here. Both of them have that no-huddle offense.
I love the fast pace, though. If you like football, here it is. Right now, not a whole lot of wait time.
And that's number 32. Again, a South trying to run up the middle. South Kitsap does a nice job. That's Junior Blunt, the 5'9" linebacker, junior linebacker with the tackle. Second down and 9 to go. So we seem to be doing a good job stopping them on first down if we can just keep it going on the other downs. South
You
Kitsap.
talk about enjoying football. Good high school football, good high school sports. Best deal in town, I've always said.
Junior Blunt, his nickname's Junebug.
So Yelm's going for a pass play. Receiver coming.
Oh, it's intercepted!
He's going to go. He's going to go. Just shy.
Caden Anderson brings the ball back to the 5-yard line for South Kitsap. First and goal from the 5. Let's see if they can punch it in.
I think
We got an injured player on the field.
I think I just jinxed him.
So South Kitsap has an injured player. We're going to have a timeout for that.
He picked that and went. He had some blockers. Nice play for his teammates to block like that. I hope this. Oh, good. He's up. Number 35 is up.
And number 35, that's J.J. Leota, the junior linebacker.
He jogs off. I think he's okay. I hope so because they really need him. He's a tough, hard-nosed football player.
So he's coming on off. It looks to me like might be as simple as the wind get knocked out of you. You get hit in the wrong spot. Hopefully he's fine in just a little bit here.
J.J. Leota. He wants to play some college football after he's done with high school, and one of the interesting facts about him is he enjoys gardening in his spare time.
Now, you don't hear that from a high school kid very often.
No, so his mother's going to want him to be all right because he's probably got some gardening to do this weekend.
Hey, come over to my house. I got some mowing. He can help me with the lawn tonight, this weekend.
So South Kitsap, it's just a quarterback run to the right-hand side. There's
a flag down, Phil.
Hole
Gotta be
coming
a
down
hold.
South Kitsap.
Darn it, that's too bad. That was a nice play. I liked it. I think that was a keeper all the way.
Yeah, he tucked that ball instantly and took it off to the right-hand side. You know, you never know if the hold is the thing that sprung him or not, but he had the ball down to the 1-yard line. So,
You know, I love watching it when you got a quarterback that's versatile like that can run, throw, change direction, put some move on it. Again, I used the Russell Wilson example, but talk about that's exciting. We all love to see that when Wilson does it. And right here, Jake Taylor is doing that for the Wolves. Let's keep it up. I like the play, even though it's going to come back.
you know, it's the new breed of quarterback. No longer pocket passers. That seems to be a thing in the past. You see some of them still around, but you know, the mobile quarterbacks. And I think it has to do with linemen getting quicker and linebackers getting quicker. You need to have speed to play at every level in this game.
This is actually Jake Taylor's first year playing football for SK, and he didn't play football at all last year. So for him to be coming in here, learning this offense, he's doing a great job.
And starting at quarterback, that's impressive.
He's got a good arm, a little screen press
He's
middle,
got to
and
catch that.
ball's dropped by number 10,
Tough
Casey
luck.
Carter.
There'll be no more upset than him.
You know, kind of took his eyes off at the last second to look up and run. He had some blockers out there, and you know that happens at every level too. You just
He's a sophomore. He's going to learn. He's a good one. He's not real big, but he's a tough player.
so South Kitsap second goal from the 18. Snap, play action, come in the other side, and that's number 80, Drew Kelly Lee Moku, and we'll get the ball up to about the 14-yard line.
You know, I'm impressed with Yelm's speed because, boy, the Wolves make a nice play like that, and just all of a sudden you got a whole bunch of red hats around that ball. They're coming to the ball hard.
So are we looking at 4-down territory, or?
I take the point still. It's early on in this game. Depends on how much he can get on this down. Hopefully get in. So
Nice.
South Kitsap,
Nice.
they do
Nice.
get
He's
in.
in.
Nice
Very
pass
nice play. I love it.
Yeah, from
Did he drop the
to
ball?
Albert
No, that's a
MacArthur.
touchdown. I can think that there was a
That's
football,
a
One way or the
touchdown.
other, it's a
and it's
touchdown.
recovered in the end zone.
I love that play.
I believe
That-
it was
nice
recovered
job,
by number
Coach.
11.
So that's Isaiah Bird. I'm not sure he's going to get credit for that touchdown, but I don't think the Wolves care. So we
That's
are
6 more points.
lining up again for
Gentlemen,
our
that's
extra
a
point.
3-point game here. Do you go for 2, Phil, or just go and kick that one?
I think you try to get the one. You keep. It's too early to start
Lee, you weigh in on that. What
going
do you
for
think?
points.
I too would just go for the one. You're only 2 points by then,
And a field goal puts you ahead, so.
And the kick is good. Extra points good. So South Kitsap is got 19 on the
Look
board,
at that.
and they're
Just-
down by 2.
Just
Just
keep
like
the
that,
momentum
it's
going.
a 2-point game.
You know, that's what makes high school football exciting. The emotions that the kids play with, the way the momentum can swiftly change back and forth. You know, it looked like South Kitsap really couldn't stop Yelm, and now all of a sudden we're only 2 points down, and plenty of time left in this half to try to bring closer.
Well, I'm sure Yelm are over there a little bit thinking of what's just happened. Again, you touched on it. You see this really too often with some teams. They're ahead by a couple of touchdowns, and maybe they think they've got an easy game of it, and then the other team just come back. So,
And the flip side of that, Lee, is that they're the Wolves. They were down, didn't see very many heads hanging, and all of a sudden they're right back in it because they've just stayed at it, stayed with the game plan, and here we are, 21-19. Gotta like it.
not just the kids, but I got to, just throw it out there and say that, apart from the kids doing a great job, Coach Kralik is very positive. He's always a pretty inspirational guy with these young men out there, and very positive. He quite happily put his arm around them and say, "Don't worry about it, let's just play." And they really like playing for him.
So South Kitsap getting ready to kick off here, kicking off from the 40.
This one's going deep.
Nice deep kick down to the 2-yard line.
Stay your lanes, boys. Stay your lanes. Nice.
Franklin
There
left,
we
nice
go.
kick.
That's a great tackle
Yelm brings it back to the 12-yard line.
Great coverage. You know, as I was saying there, I was telling them to stay in their lanes, and I'm sure they didn't hear me, but they sure did, and they covered that again inside the 20.
This is a well-coached team. There's no doubt. When they get behind, they don't drop their heads. When they kick off, they're staying in their lanes. And you can tell the front lines, both of them are starting to take charge. It was coming out. The run game is working. We're starting to see pressure on the Yelm quarterback, so hopefully we can keep it up and make a defensive stand here. No turnovers so far in this game. It's just been
Well, you know,
different scoring.
South got the pick.
That's true. That's true. South, but that was the first turnover.
Sorry, Phil, I pointed out a mistake. I got to stop that.
First turnover.
But yeah, well played game. Few penalties, but boys are playing hard, and that's going to happen.
Again, I said it earlier, you can see how much more improved Yelm have become over the last few years.
Certainly. Yelm's known kind of for the wrestling program, and the football program certainly doing well. That was South Kitsap getting pressure on the quarterback, making him release it before he was ready to go. I couldn't tell you the number because it was a whole pack of Wolves coming on in.
Well, I like the hustle by number 19, Michael Garcia. I didn't know whether that was a forward pass or not. He was getting ready to go and get that.
I was just going to say that too. He did not let up. Was not going to have that as a mistake. That's a play from the way back in the Wolves. Is that fake pass that bounces and it's a lateral and they pick it up and go.
So we have 2nd and 10. We get snap. It's a pass, deep pass, and it's just falls short, and there's a flag on the play.
No. I think the Yelm coach got in that guy's ear.
Ball was thrown short. One of those tough plays when you're a defensive back. I'm not sure if they're calling pass interference. That would be my guess. But let's see what the call is from the officials.
If it is pass interference against us, obviously it's biased. I didn't see it. I certainly wouldn't want to be a referee out there either. I know they've got a difficult job.
We had pass interference against the Wolves. That's a 15-yard penalty. Kind of gets the Yelm Tornadoes out of a hole.
Back to Michael Garcia. He's had he's being looked at by a couple colleges that are talking to him, Willamette down there in Oregon and the University of Redlands. And I know
nice colleges.
And I know there's another one that's interested in him right now as well.
So that brings the ball out to the SK 28-yard line. To the Yelm 28-yard line, and they have 2 running backs and 3 receivers, and they're set. It's a pass play.
There we go.
That's pick that up because that's a lateral. Oh, no. That happened right in front of us. They shouldn't have called that one dead, but again, it's hard when you're playing real time, but we actually had a great shot on that, and that was actually a lateral.
I was saying they had to do something on stop that little swing pass, and that was the way to do it.
I'd love to see a replay of that.
They're getting penetration on those plays, and that's making a difference. So Yelm's running the ball up the middle this time.
Draw play.
Little draw. Tackled by the Wolves. Gain of about 5 yards. It's going to be third and 5 for Yelm.
Okay, Wolves, draw something up here and stuff them.
So it's 3rd and 5 from the 33-yard line. Yelm's got a back end. If you notice that the Wolves are, by and large, are playing up closer. Their cornerbacks are up closer. They almost jumped offside. They didn't. Good job by the line. Yelm's get the play, and here we go. It's a pass play right up the little quick pass to the middle, and he's going to be short of the first down. It's 4th down and 1.
Okay, coaches, what do you do here?
You
I
have
think
to
you have
punt.
to punt the ball. You've got 4 minutes left in this.
Michael Garcia on the stop.
Defense hasn't really played too bad for Yelm. And just, obviously South scored a couple of times in the last 5 minutes. But I think the right thing to do is to punt this ball.
So South Kitsap is
Gotta watch that fake though. They hike it to the up
looking
back
for the
and
punt.
Vernon Parker on the punt for the Tornadoes. Logan Guerrero
And here comes the
kick it.
punt.
for the Wolves.
And South Kitsap hits the ground. They're just going to let it run. Actually, I think a good play by number 4, Logan Guerrero. You know, if you can't catch that ball cleanly, you just got to let it go.
21-yard line.
I was a little bit nervous there when the punter had the ball. I think he was looking to see if the line was just going backwards, and I think if he had looked, he might have taken off.
So South Kitsap has the ball. 3:23 left. Ball on the 37-yard line. 27, where are they? 22-yard line. First down. Wolves going back to pass. Little screen pass. Got knocked down at the line of scrimmage.
The Yelm players, they got to be getting up there to get Jake's pass because he's a tall kid. Maybe a little pump fake, get him jumping. Old basketball fake and drive.
Well, I know I keep saying this as well. I'd like to see them just put him out in motion, let him move.
It's a handoff to Isaiah Davis up the middle. Driving, keeping those legs pumping.
He just keeps going, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he's going to gain about 3 yards. And make it 3rd down and 7. South Kitsap lining up. Davis coming out of the ball game. So Wolves have the ball 3rd and 7. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 2 backs. Jake's going back to pass. And he's got Isaiah Bird, number 11, for a first down.
Oh, that was an incomplete pass, Phil, and that was a quick 3 and out there.
So we have 2:40 left, and the Wolves are going to go back and punt for the first time. And our punter is also Nolan Souza. Hopefully we get a good punt here, because otherwise, we're giving Yelm the ball back in good field position. Back for Tornadoes, number 32, and I think that's Thompson. Nice punt. Calls for a fair catch. So Yelm will have the ball on their own 42-yard line with 2:30 left to go in the first half. So, again, with these offenses, that's plenty of time to try to drive on down. So we need a nice defensive stand here. Yelm's coming on out. Bulls are ready. You go for something deep here, guys, or you kind of nickel and dime it?
I think you nickel and dime it. Just with 2:30 left, I'm sure that really at this particular moment, both teams would probably be happy going in with the scores they have. They just certainly don't want to give up anymore.
So it's a handoff to the right-hand side, number 32. He's going up the sideline. Gains about 10 yards, 11 yards. Ball is on the 44-yard line of South Kitsap.
If you're going to get 10 yards every time, that's some good nickeling and diming there. So
And only took 6 seconds off the clock. So ball on South Kitsap 46. 1st and 10 for the Yelm Tornadoes.
I think what South are worried about is just not letting them get behind. Keep them in front.
So we got a pitch off to the left-hand side. South done a good job. That's Thompson again. Driving his legs down to the 38.
It's a nice swarm of Wolves to catch up with him and bring him down.
And keep them in bounds so it keeps the clock going.
So we have 2nd down and 2 yards to go from the South Kitsap 38-yard line.
8-yard gain on the play.
Yelm does not look like they're in much of a rush. They have a hurry-up offense, but it's taking a long time to get these plays in.
That clock is ticking.
So 3 running backs for Yelm. First formation, quarterback's rolling out to the right. Number 6 is wide open at running back. Came out of the backfield down to the 29-yard line. Nice play by South Kitsap to catch up to him and get him tackled.
Nathan Marin on the stop.
First time I've seen that formation tonight.
9-yard
Wishbone
gain on the
formation.
play.
Obviously, we're a bit of a distance there, Phil Bryan, but I thought he was tackled inbounds.
So it's first down. The ball's, the clock's running again. It's under 1:30 left. Ball's at about the 30-yard line. Another handoff inside. Number 32, Thompson, he's driving his legs. He's down to the 20-yard line. So it's going to be second and short.
Those Wolves are working hard, but they got to tackle a little lower. They're tackling up high. Yelm's blocking well.
Don't think the Wolves expect him to run so much in this on this drive, but they're doing a good job getting on down. And it's a draw this time. Number 32, he's going to have a first down. He's down to the 14-yard line.
Well, we got less than a minute to go, and Yelm still have 2 timeouts, and they obviously don't have to use one of them just yet.
So clock stopping while they move the chains. Some substitutions going on. And it should be going on the ready to play, so the clock's starting again. So Yelm has the ball, 14-yard line, first and 10. And it's play action, quarterback's rolling out, quarterback's running the ball. Looks like quarterback may have gotten out of bounds at about the 10-yard line.
No, the clock's still going.
So Yelm uses a timeout here.
That was a nice open field tackle there. That's tough to do. That quarterback for Yelm is he's pretty quick. He's got some nice moves, but we were able to keep him in bounds and keep that clocked, and they had to use a timeout.
Yeah, that's a great job of keeping him in bounds and forcing that. Yelm's down to 1 timeout now. We have 29 seconds left. It's second and about 6 yards to go. Ball on the 10-yard line. And hopefully South Kitsap can just keep him out. You know, you make a couple of stops here in bounds, and that clock will run out.
You certainly don't want to see anything worse than a field goal, because obviously that can be missed. And even if it was made, I would say that this would be a South Kitsap win on this drive if they can keep it to no less than 3.
All right, so South Kitsap defense is back out on the field and waiting for Yelm to come on out. Officials are calling them back out onto the field.
Thinking they're going to put their quarterback in motion. They've been quite effective when he's been outside.
That or that draw play. They've gotten a bunch of yards this drive on that draw.
They're going under center, so this is only the second time I've seen them under center. Motion to the right.
They're changing
They're
something up.
Changing the play, looks like. So again, motion to the right. And the quarterback still has the ball. Pass play to the left.
Wide open.
And he's wide open. And that's a touchdown for Yelm.
It's a great play by Yelm. That was a misdirection right there.
Yep. And that was a
that's too bad.
Complete to Joey Hawks for a touchdown for Yelm. Not the way South wanted to end this half, but you know, they got to feel good about the way they've been playing, and that they can get back in this game. And you know, South Kitsap will get the ball to start the second half. So
Yelm's a good team here. They're playing hard and mixing it up. But you know, I agree with you, Phil. The Wolves came marching back, and they're right in this ball game.
So here comes the extra point try.
Oh, I thought they were going to get it.
So the try is good. So it's 28-19 with about 20 seconds left. Hopefully South Kitsap can get a good return and have a chance to make something out of this in the last 20 seconds.
As we were saying pre-game, Jake has got an arm. So it would not surprise me in the slightest to see him try a couple of deep downfield. And we've seen Isaiah, he's got some speed.
Well, if you like offense, this has certainly been a game to watch. You've got tons of points being scored by both teams, the game staying close. I don't think a 9-point lead is, you know, something that South Kitsap can't overcome in the second half by any means. The only punts we've had have been late in the first half. Otherwise, really a offensive struggle here.
So Lee, I see a lot of the South Kitsap student in the student section. They're all dressed in neon. Was it a spirit day today of some sort, or is that just something that they planned and all came out?
It's been Spirit Week. We've had animal days. We've had jungle days. We have all sorts of days here at South Kitsap High School.
That makes it fun. I know the kids work hard in the classroom and have a little fun on top of it. Nothing wrong with that.
Well, I got to say, it's been a great start to the new year with the kids that have come in as well. They've been very polite, very respectable.
And here's the kickoff from Yelm.
Gotta love that. Here we go.
It's a deep kick. It's going to go into the end zone again, so no return for South Kitsap. They'll take the ball at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I feel good. They got the ball in the 20, 20 seconds to go. Make something good off of this.
South does have all 3 timeouts left, and clock does stop at the first downs. Move the chains, call timeout. Let's see what goes on. South Kitsap has 5 receivers, no backs. I would have snapped it quickly because they had a receiver completely uncovered. And it's pass complete to number 11.
Almost that.
That's a tackle by the helmet there.
Same play.
So this is going to be a flag.
I didn't see the flag, Phil,
That's Isaiah Bird.
but he was certainly tackled by the helmet there.
That was that
That's a
same play on the that South
Yes.
scored their touchdown with not the same result.
No, but if we got personnel foul, face mask call, that's going to bring the ball out to the 35-yard line. Getting closer. We only have 12.2 seconds left, but that could be enough for 2 plays. You know, you get one throw down, 20, 30 yards, and maybe throw one in the end zone and see what happens.
And I don't know how strong Nolan Zuz's leg is, but if he can, if he's able to connect with a 50-yarder, maybe they'll go for 3.
First thing we got to do is get the ball down here and see what happens. So South Kitsap again, empty backfield. 3 out left, 2 out right. Back to pass, quick pass over to the left time this time. Oh, and he's breaking free. That's MacArthur breaking free.
Oh, there's a flag.
Flag coming back. There's 1 second left on the clock.
Too bad. They almost.
Flag.
That was a nice play.
I have to say, where does the referee see down 25 yards down the field that the others didn't?
You know, that flag is far away from the play. It's usually a block in the back, or you know, one of the kids trying to do a good job blocking and get a mistake. So here's the call. We got a holding call against South Kitsap.
That's unfortunate.
So that's going to bring the ball back. We have 1 second left.
Now, is that from the spot of the foul,
10
Phil?
seconds? 10 seconds left?
1 second. So that's a spot foul. It's really not going to matter too much. It'll remain first down.
We take a knee here, or do we throw it deep?
I think you throw it.
With his arm, I think you got to just go ahead and throw one deep up there.
We do have number 34, Isaiah Davis, in the backfield this time.
Think he's just a safety back there just on the off chance it gets picked, or does he become a receiver?
I think he's going
To block
to
it.
give time.
Nice ball.
Oh, that is a nice play by Yelm. Sandwiched the receiver. Nice try for Isaiah Bird, but
Good
just
effort.
couldn't do it.
Good effort, Isaiah. Keep it up. He pops up and he's disappointed, but he's keeping his head up just like the rest of these Wolves.
So this has been a offensive offensive battle here. 28-19. You know, South Kitsap and Yelm both able to move the ball. Defense is not able to really stop the offenses that much. Going to be a good, fun second half.
Yeah, Phil, it's nice to see that neither team's really walking away with this easily, and it's a good game, really. So, what do you think, Brian?
It's Friday Night Lights. This is a game. Those of you in the Port Orchard area, come on down and catch the second half. I think we're going to have a good one. Good first half. We had time with Yelm. We had time with the Wolves. And I think both teams are fired up. It'll be interesting to see how both coaches make adjustments and get their kids ready to play for that second half.
So we're going to go into halftime for your halftime entertainment. please, stay tuned. Check out the SK Marching Band. Then stay tuned for some highlights from the September 4th ribbon cutting. We're going to have kind of an abbreviated band performance tonight, but it should be great. So we'll catch up with you in the second half.
Song number 2, Wanted, Dead or Alive. The SK Band would like to welcome the 9th graders from Cedar Heights, John Sedgwick and Marcus Whitman Junior Highs, who are marching with the band this year. The drum majors and band would like to thank the senior members, section leaders, parents, and the South Kitsap School District for their dedication and hard work in supporting the band.
No more grass and mud on our fantastic new field. Go Wolves!
Hello, I hope you enjoyed watching the progress of this project throughout the summer as much as I enjoyed documenting it. But now it's about to wrap up, and we start this evening with girls soccer.
1, 2, 3, go!
We've come a long way from the Port Orchard mud hole. This field is now ready to handle whatever wear and tear is put upon it. So, before we drop in on the dedication, some pregame notes. Hellas Construction in Texas monitored the field progress through the internet, and it's interesting to see the time lapse. But now hold on to your chair, this is really interesting. Hellas also brought in a drone for some promotional shots. We can expect visitors from around the country to check out our cutting-edge organic fill turf field. Yep, a lot of excitement in the air.
As the newest school board member, I would like to thank all of the people that came before me, previous school board members and community members that had this dream. Today is the reality, and thank you. And in honor of you, I would like to do a victory dance. Most comfortable ground I've ever rolled on. Thank you, South Kitsap.
I missed out on this action, but it's pretty cool. The football team taking the field for the very first time, along with a rookie receiver or maybe a quarterback. And now, opening night.
The field's amazing. I'm just so proud to be part of it, to have just one small part of it.
Come on, eyes up, eyes up. Come on.
Very much so.
Beautiful field. It really is. And the track too. I mean, the whole picture is just great. I had no idea that it would be this professional. I don't know what I expected, but I love the signage too.
And welcome.
I'd like to thank all who have helped make this dream a reality. From the committee members who have been planning this for years, Mrs. Langer-Smith and the Kitsap Bank family, Mrs. Maycomer and the Maycomer family, Hellas Construction, our school board, and all of the district staff that has put so much effort and dedication into bringing this truly first-class facility to South Kitsap High School, our students, and our community. Thank you all.
And I want to say that this field is more than a field. It's really the symbol of a dream and represents what's possible when a community can come together. So I want to thank the donors, all of the donors mentioned, and also the Gray family for their tribute with the sign. And I want to say that tonight is about our commitment to excellence. And so let the evening begin.
Girls.
It was a perfect setting for a perfect evening. The Wolves, as you know, put up a W. And now, 4 days later, the Lady Wolves take to the turf. The field is ready to become just part of the scenery around here, the mud hole relegated to history. Before we call it a wrap, final thoughts and the bigger picture. People would say, it's just a field. Do you think this is a symbol of something bigger to come?
I think it is. I think it makes a statement about our community. The number of people who have stepped up, the donors, the local jurisdictions, the city, even the Department of Ecology. Everybody has found ways to help us make this possible. You look at a project like this and you have to say to yourself, wow, 80 days, we were able to put that in there. A lot of school districts wouldn't even attempt something like that. And we said, why not? Be bold. take a chance, get it done. And the kids are the beneficiary of that. But you're seeing that same sort of attitude really telegraphing throughout the entire district. Numbers are going up. We're bringing in new programs. People are putting their best effort going forward into making this a special place. And I think it is. I think it always has been, and now we're rediscovering that.
Well, welcome back to the Kitsap Bank Stadium at South Kitsap High School. I'm Philip Nanger, and joining me in the booth tonight are Lee Ladeau and Brian Pickard. And we have a situation going on here. We have a beautiful new lighting system, but the Southwest Bank has gone dead. So we're not sure what's going to go on. Anybody got any ideas?
I don't have any ideas, Phil. No one's informed us. Brian Pickard earlier was saying how these lights save electricity, but I didn't want them to save this much electricity.
Good point. I know that Ed Santos, athletic director for South Kitsap High School, has been notified, and hopefully we're getting these. It's the right bank of brand new lights that are out. And hopefully we'll get those fixed up here real quick and we can start the second half.
My understanding is that they will not restart this game if the bank of lights don't come back on. So they would have to finish this game at another time. But hopefully we're just looking at a little bit of a delay here. In the meantime, let's see what we got about some of these kids. A lot of these seniors playing for their last season of football. Many of them aren't going to go on to play in college. And they really play their hearts out on this field. What a beautiful field to have. Nothing like it. I didn't even know we have some rain out here in the first half, and usually at a South Kitsap football game that would mean you have mud and puddles and poor drainage everywhere. But the South Kitsap field is just absolutely beautiful.
We got both head coaches out there at the 50-yard line on the Yelm side, and they're talking and pointing up at the lights and probably discussing on what's going to happen here. The head referees going over and they're having a conversation. It would be too bad for them to have to stop the game at this point in time and play it another time. That's just, I can't imagine how disruptive that'll be to the whole schedule and system of things. But we know for sure that they're going to take into account the safety of these kids. and make the right decision. Hopefully these lights come popping back on and we'll be off to the second half.
And that's it exactly. You know, we certainly don't want to stop this game. You know, we have kind of a little bit of rainfall in here, and hopefully not solar-powered lights because it's gotten dark. So
hard to tell these new lights. You think it's daylight out there, and you really realize it's nighttime.
Yeah, it's getting hard to see. You definitely want to err on the caution of safety. The last thing anybody out here wants is somebody getting hurt. There is not enough light out there to play a football game.
So Phil, do you or Brian, do you know how they would go about redoing this if we have to? Do they?
Well, there's always maintenance on staff here, but again, these lights are so new. Hopefully, we've got someone able to troubleshoot and figure it out.
My best guess is if for some reason we can't get the lights on, I'd almost expect either tomorrow or Monday to have to finish off this game. I'm hoping that they wouldn't call it at halftime and go on there. You know, the kids are only supposed to play so many quarters of football in a week. You're allowed 4 quarters of football, and
the referee's now signaling something. Oh, he's signaling 3 minutes on the clock. I guess I don't know if that's 3 minutes. If it's not working, then we'll call the game. But looks like South Kitsap's going back into the locker room.
Nope, they're just running up, Lee. Stand warm, stand loose.
You know, and that's a good, excellent thing to do with the kids. The last thing you want is pulled muscles. It's getting a little bit chilly out there. These kids were all warm and hot. You go into halftime, you come back out, and that's when these minor injuries tend to occur.
That's just smart on the coach's part, really. Saying, hey, let's be prepared. You know, we're going to be positive how these lights come back on. They'll be ready to go.
And so the band's getting resituated down their seats. We have, it looks like the field, we might have gotten one of the sets to come back on because it's getting a little bit brighter in the middle of the field. But we still do have this one set out in the southeast corner.
You think maybe it just got unplugged?
Maybe. I
wish it was that simple.
It's a new system. With any new system, you're liable to have some.
Last night was
stuff.
They finished up late yesterday afternoon, and last night was the first night that they were on, and they were testing them out. So it's brand new, and we know sometimes things happen.
And you put up with these little minor inconveniences and sit there and go. Long term, it's going to be a great system to have. It's a beautiful field. The Kitsap Bank Stadium, they did such a nice job.
Ed Santos walking on the field now towards the referee.
Ed Santos is the athletic director at South Kitsap High School, so hopefully this is good news. They've got a fix coming.
Phil, you're talking about this stadium now. It's just, again, state of the art. I mentioned earlier in the first half that this field was state of the art. Only one other field like it at a high school level. Even the Seahawks are talking about coming over and taking a look. But, you really got to give the props to Kitsap Bank. They stepped up in donating over $500,000 so that this could happen.
And you just can't beat that. It looks like we are going to get ready here to
I'm wondering if the
kickoff.
Coaches had a conference themselves and said, no, we just want to finish the game. And if the lights come back on, they come back on.
And there's no question they had to determine and say that, there is enough light. These new lights are so bright. There's quite a bit of light there, and they're going to play ball.
Yeah, we're down to one bank of lights not working. And the southeast corner of this field, southwest corner of this field, is definitely much darker than everything else. But the rest of the field is lit up real nice.
Well, I would say if this is the case that the coaches got together and decided to play, that's pretty good sportsmanship, I would say, on Yelm's side particularly, because I'm sure that they could have said, no, we don't want to play in the dark.
Well,
go ahead, Phil.
Back to receive the kick for South Kitsap is number 23, Connor Seaton, and number 11, Isaiah Bird, I'm sorry.
Well, here we go. Start of the second half. Let's Let's have a great second half. It was exciting the first, but let's make it even more so second. Here we go.
Deep kickoff. That's going to be caught at the 3-yard line. Fumbled there. Picked up by South Kitsap. And they're going to get him down at the right about the 9-10-yard line.
That's good pursuit by Yelm right there. Well, it's going to be interesting with this light out over the corner.
I don't know if we have any fake plays that make use of this, but
hey, we could do like they used to do. Let's circle the cars around and turn on the headlights and light that field up.
Well, my wife gave me a little flashlight in case it was dark up here. You think it'll work?
I think with all the cell phones out these days, that should be enough. You know,
There we go. Now
everybody turns their cell
there's
phones.
modern high tech. Everybody with their cell phones, turn on those flashlights, and here we go.
So
The
South gets
Xbox 7.
South gets up lined up, ready to go. First play looks like it's a handoff right up the middle. This is how they started the first half. Did a good job of it. Good blocking.
Nice gain.
Gained 2-3 yards. You know, you want to be a little conservative when you're in the shadow of your own end zone. And
No pun intended,
no
right?
pun intended.
Phil, there's lots of comedians out of work. Let's not try to be one tonight.
So South gets up lined up again. It is a pass play. He's got wide open receiver out to the right side. Caught at the 15, up to 20, 25, 30, across the 30-yard line to about the 32.
Nice play.
Jake doing a great job again when he's on the run like that. He throws the ball pretty well.
Well, that's South gets that first down.
20-yard gain on the play.
I believe that was Corey Carter on the catch.
Nice big gain there out to the 32-yard line. South gets up with a run this time off the right side. That's Isaiah Davis.
Oh, nice
Big
cut,
haul.
nice cut. Here we go. Here we go. Oh,
And
way
he's
to
down
lower
to the
shoulder. Nice
45.
tackle there, but a great run by the Wolves. Once again, number 34.
So that's Isaiah Davis there. Bring the ball down to the Yelm 45-yard line.
And he's a sophomore. I just can't get over that. He just runs like a seasoned veteran.
You know, certainly
5'10", 185, and I'm sure all of that's muscle.
So we're getting to the dark part of the field here. We'll see if this has any effect on the plays or play calling. Another run off here to the right side. That's number 23. Stays in bounds, makes a move. Nice play.
Nice footwork.
Nice play, and that's Connor Seaton. And he's going to gain right about 10 yards.
Coach Kralick's keeping all the plays in the dark side. I guess he's hoping that Yelm doesn't see him.
5-yard gain on the play.
So we have a
Correction, 10-yard
10-yard gain. They gave him the first down. So ball on the 33-yard line. Wolves got 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 2 backs in the field. Hand off again to Isaiah Davis, up the middle, off left side. And he's going to gain. Nice run, gaining 6 yards and first down.
Deontay Payne on the stop.
Yum coming in with a couple substitutions. Bringing in, looks like some bigger linemen in here.
6-yard gain on the play. Second down Wolves.
Second down 4. Play action, again, open receiver to the right side. That's number 21, Corey Carter.
Pass caught by Corey Carter.
Looked like it was good for a first down, Phil.
Yep, we're at the 19-yard line, another first down for the Wolves, and this is what they need to do.
I love this drive. Just chipping away. These little short passes, run up the middle, keeping Yelm honest. They're trying to run players on and off the field.
Can't do that too well against the Wolves. And that's number 34, Isaiah Davis again, bringing 8 yards on first down to the 11-yard line. See if the Wolves can get a first down and punch it in.
Isaiah Davis is going to be feeling his tomorrow. He looks a little bit shaken up on that play.
Hopefully just the wind knocked out of him. Hate to see the Wolves lose him. He's been so productive tonight.
Another handoff inside. Nice play by Yelm. No gain. That's number 23, Connor Seaton. So we'll get third down and 2 yards to go. So South Kitsap has 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right,
Garcia in the backfield.
and Michael Garcia in the backfield. Michael Garcia was a strong runner in the first game we had here, so see what the play call is. Man in motion, number 80, trying to get around.
Nice play.
Fake it. Oh, that's a nice play.
Just shy
of a touchdown.
My wife I thought the ball went over the line before his knee hit the ground.
Jake Taylor takes the ball in.
Hey guys, I thought that was a great call. I love that play, that fake handoff to the guy in motion there coming across, and in the middle just opened wide open for him.
And you wonder
great
if the
play.
coaches, it is harder to see the ball in this dark area of the field. So you wonder if that came to play at all with the coaches. So 1st and goal inside the 1. Oh, stoppage of play. We have a stop timeout. Looks like South Kitsap calls timeout. So that was a great play by South Kitsap. Fooled me, fooled everybody. Again, it's kind of dark over here. You think that that came into play at all in play selection?
Probably didn't hurt, but it was just nice. It was a fake to the number 80 in motion, and then it looked like he took kind of a hesitation step, looked like maybe he was going to pull back, drop back, and then he just sprinted right up the middle and is right there. What about the 1 foot line? Maybe the 6-inch line.
Yeah, this is one of those times when you wish they had somebody who could get under center and, maybe even, you have a nice big quarterback sneak, run the play without you go up and you just tap the center when you want the ball.
Quarterback sneak's a great call, Phil. That's exactly what I would be running right here.
Right, but, if he's not going to be under center, then that's not going to work. So we'll see what comes up. South come out in the field.
South's starting center, Jacob Miller, he's 6'3", 258. I'd like to run behind a big kid like that.
Yeah, I think, you could do something like that here again. You only need just over a foot to get in.
Maybe Michael Garcia's getting the ball.
Garcia's getting the ball.
Oh, he dropped the ball.
He just had it stripped right off of him.
And it's going to be Yelm's ball on the 3-yard line.
Too bad. What a heartbreak.
Yeah, because you got to give credit to Yelm there. They read it and, just like a pickpocket right there, took the ball right out.
Yeah, I think he was putting it away, and the Yelm player reached in and was able to just keep the ball coming on through. So, but it's at the 3-yard line. If South can hold them here, it wouldn't be the first safety we had on this field this year.
That's that's the way they started. It was the first score on this new turf was a safety.
Yeah, would love to see one right here. So that would put them within 7 anyways.
I'll take a fumble and a recover for a defensive touchdown.
And I take that too. Let's just see if we can hold them here and get some points. So Yelm gets the ball to 2.
Nice gang tackle.
I think he's in. I think that is a safety.
No, forward motion.
He'll
I
be
wish you
stopped
were
at the
right,
2.
Lee.
I'm just hoping.
Sorry to correct you.
I'm just trying to hope.
I know.
Brandon Thompson, the ball carrier.
So again, kind of dark in this part of the field. Might be hard to see a pass getting thrown. So I would really expect them to come out with a pass at this play because you keep losing yardage on your run plays. You're going to be in your own end zone soon. We have a timeout called by Yelm right now. So both teams using a timeout in the first half of the 3rd quarter. So really kind of extend this, but I guess you don't want to make any mistakes on the 2-yard line.
Watching some football at home, my wife sometimes calls the fumble play. If you're out there listening, call that fumble play. We'll take a fumble right here.
A fumble and South recovery would be just fine, I think, with everybody up here. But let's see what comes out. Yelm's coming back out on the field.
I think I'd fill the box here, anticipate the run, and
that they haven't run that little screen pass. I don't know if you do that this deep on their side of the field, but I'd be careful.
I'd like to see him snap
Wolves.
it over the head.
What about blitzing?
I'd definitely come in and blitz because
Linebacker's coming.
Too. He's going deep. He's out of bounds. So
nice.
We're going to have 3rd and 11 from the 2-yard line. That's not even giving full distance for the punter to get on out of there. So with any luck, South Kitsap holds them here. And
what do you think? A little off tackle, give the punter a little bit of room.
At this point, you have to sit there and go. As a coach, it's a tough decision. Are you really going to try to get that 1st down, or are you going to just go for that? And I think I'd be looking to
Got one guy back there with him.
Now they're going to go for it. And they've,
It's a great stand by the South Kitsap defense right there.
you know, great job. You're really there in the dark end of the field. You wonder, you know, how much pass play is going to work there. I don't know how much these kids can see out there right now, but
Great. I think it was a good idea, good play call, but they just wasn't executed that well. What do you guys think here? We go after the punt, or we set up that return?
We set up the return. We do not go after the punt. We do not want to have any penalties right here. Just let them punt the ball, because being dark as well, he might not even see the ball.
you know, if a good return, we're going to ball around the 35-yard line. So.
Oh yeah. High kick.
So they got it.
It's
Got
Isaiah.
45. Isaiah.
Oh, he's up the
got it.
sideline. Here he goes. Beautiful run. Some
He's-
nice blocking downfield by the Wolves. There's no flags. How about that? Inside the 20-yard line.
That's a great run back, showing his speed.
Showing some spin moves there.
That kid is exciting. He's fun to watch.
And South Kitsap has the ball on the 16-yard line.
29-yard return on the play.
I think you go for it right here. You go for the 6 straight away.
Go for play action. Something over the middle would be wide open, I think. Nope, it's going to be a handoff 34. Davis again for no gain. Run ball to the right. But if you see how Yelm is setting up, they don't have anybody in the center of their defense wants to get past the linebacker. So
With Jake's strength of his arm, I'd like to see him roll out to the right and then throw it to the left.
another play right up the middle. That's Davis again going 5 yards. So we got 3rd and 5. I think this is 4-down territory right now.
5-yard gain on the play. 3rd down, Wolves.
You know, as
they get
hard as Yelm pursues and as fast as they are, a little misdirection play of some sort here.
Yeah, that'd be great. Then we're going right up the middle. That's 23. That's a first down. So that's Connor Seaton carrying the ball. Picked up 6 yards. It is 1st and goal, Wolves. Seaton is down right now.
Seems to be grabbing his ankle.
I didn't see it. I wonder if he must have rolled his ankle. He's trying to get up, but trainers are out telling him just relax. It's always tough on those kids. They practice and get ready so hard all week long. They do not like to get hurt.
No, and he's shaking up, but he's walking off the field.
We have some great training staff here with Chris Hyatt and Frida Evans. Although she's not doing it so much this year, she's done a great job in the past.
And it looks like he's fine. He ran off the field, and he's talking to the coaches. So it's 1st and goal, South Kitsap on the 5-yard line. And they're lining up. I think here's where you go play action first time and get rid of ball.
Oh,
What
man,
a
he kept
run.
He kept those legs pumping, and again, a little Marshawn-like-ish. Picked up a yard or two just on sheer determination and keeping those legs going.
You know, he was hit a yard behind the line of scrimmage, and I thought we were going to lose a yard, and he picked up 2. So that's a good, hard-fought 3 yards.
That run reminded me of a number 37 from the 2009 team that would just pick up those tough yards.
Thanks. That was my son who.
Was it?
We had a lot of fun that year. All 3 boys playing together their senior year. So that was another pickup of 2 yards. So here we are. We're 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line.
2-yard gain on the play. 3rd down, Wolves.
Gains another 2 yards, and we're in. So nice driving nose. He's going to be a half a yard short. Held the ball out. It's 4th down, half a yard to go.
I would go for it here.
I'm with you. I think you've got no choice.
You know, he was hit a yard or 2 deep in the backfield, and again, he just powered ahead, and he was just barely held out of that end zone. What do you think? Similar play or a little rollout play
I
action?
think Yelm's going to know that's coming. I really would like to see the quarterback being moved out. Just
Under center, you mean?
It's going to go
moving him
Oh,
around.
rolled out. Gotcha.
Roll him out.
off tackle to the right. Quarterback's going to take it.
That's what I like.
And if
He's in. All right, Wolves.
That's what we
There
like.
you go. That's what we're talking about.
Great determination there. He got hit and he stayed down and he forced his way through. Good job, Jake.
Now do you go for two?
Nope, it's 25-28. So you go for one, you get up to 26, and then a field goal
Field goal
put you
wins
ahead.
it. Yep.
So again,
I agree. I'm just a fan of going for two. It just adds excitement to it.
I
Probably a good reason why I'm not the coach down there.
My son being a kicker, I'm not a fan of the two. I want to see the kick.
so long snapper is Price and Souza out there for the kick.
And Nolan's got a great leg, so I think we go for it.
Yeah.
We're going to see how good
That's
his leg
all right.
is.
You know what? You can move him back 15, 20 yards. I think he can still get that kick.
Yep.
I agree.
5-yard penalty.
You know, we're talking about our boys from the 2009 team, and it's so much fun as parents to watch your kids go out and excel and play, and they've all gone on to some great things. And Lee, your oldest boy, Leon, he went on to play some pretty tough receiver. He's used up his college eligibility, and I understand he's coaching now.
Yes, he played at Central, then he transferred to Minot State University over there in North Dakota, where his brother's still playing, and he's now getting a master's degree up there at University of Jamestown, North Dakota.
The Jimmies.
The Jimmies. I still don't know why they call him the Jimmies, but he is getting his master's fully paid for, and he's enjoying the coaching experience. He really does enjoy it very much. So.
Well, I've enjoyed seeing him work with some youth in the past, younger kids and things, and he's always, related so well to those kids. It's fun to see.
He was saying shortly, we went up there to watch him coach his first game, and head coach came up to him and said to him, "Are you okay?" And he said, I want to be out there. And his head coach just looked at him and said, "You're going to want to be out there for the whole season, but it wears off. Don't you worry." So he had to say he's really enjoying it. But I think some of his best memories, to be honest, was playing with that team, playing with two of his best friends, and Christopher and Greg. He had a great time. He talks about it a lot.
Well, here we go. This is a long extra kick.
Yelm got in there, but
I think that's a flag.
That's
yes,
a roughing. There it is. I don't know how they missed that ball. Souza did a great job of kicking it through.
The kick is no good.
Oh, it's no good.
No.
So we're going to move this half distance to the goal, I believe, and try again.
I think it's time for me to go to see the eye doctor. I thought for sure that split the uprights, but it was up, and I don't know how it was because there was two Yelm players that were all over him.
We got to get the blocking down on this, and we'll move it closer and try again, but hopefully we can get this. This point's important because it makes it a 2-point game. And that's what we want to see. But nice snap, came back nice and hard, good hold, good kick. And if it was good, I think we would have taken it on the kickoff. So here we go again. Nice to have another try at this. That is blocked. So the score remains 28-25. Yelm gives them a little bit of momentum, but South Kitsap came on out and they're doing what they need to do. They're stopping them on defense and getting the scores on offense.
So how about a little bit about year two? What is Christopher doing there, Phil?
Christopher's over in Africa. He joined the Peace Corps, and they are working on building some fish ponds and feeding the people over there, and he's enjoying it. He actually called us earlier tonight. He tries to watch the games on YouTube, but he didn't have any data, so he couldn't hook up to the internet and wanted to know what the score was. So he's still following South.
He was helping coach last year, wasn't he?
He was a coach out here. He enjoyed that. Would have been back this year if he hadn't joined the Peace Corps. He really loved doing that. I think he would have enjoyed this offense too.
And then there's Greg Pickard. I think he's following in the footsteps of his father and his mother being a teacher.
Yeah, who would have figured that one? He's a science teacher over there at Marcus Whitman after graduating from PLU, and He's done a little coaching as well. Actually coaching lacrosse at his alma mater, not South Kitsap, but PLU. He's been the head women's lacrosse coach the last 2 years and really enjoyed that. And was the head varsity coach at Marcus for baseball last spring.
So here's the kick, nice and deep. It drives him down to inside the 1 yard line. And a nice run back. He's bringing it back up to about the 23-yard line where he's tackled by a bunch of Wolves.
I'm glad you saw that because it was a little bit dark there for me and I couldn't see even with these new glasses that the wife got me.
Well, you know, it's kind of interesting playing football on a dark field.
Come on, these lights are so good. We can turn one bank out and we can still play ball.
I think that's what we're doing. But, you know, the lights that are out here are certainly nice and bright, and I don't think on most fields, I don't think you could actually play a game if you lost a one set of bank lights like we have here. It would be too dark at other stadiums, and that just shows you how bright these lights are. So Yelm has the ball. They have 3 receivers split out right, going to the 23-yard line. It's going to be a pass play. Going out to the running back. Nice read.
Oh! Almost. Tough luck. They almost picked that one
South Kitsap hit the running back right as he was getting the ball. Number 19, Michael Garcia, almost came up with the interception.
Yelm receiver there. He's kind of coming up a little bit.
I think J.J. Leota had something to do with that as well, number 35. He had a great break on the ball.
Nice defensive play. They read that. That looks like an adjustment that the coaches made maybe at halftime on that little swing pass. That's going to make those receivers think twice.
And that's what it's about is, you know, you go into halftime, you make the adjustments you need to make and see what happens. Here comes another little swing pass to number 4 out on the right-hand side. He's cutting it back across the middle. He's going to pick up a yardage, but it's only going to be about 2, so it's going to be 3rd down 8. The Wolves are shutting that down.
They're certainly breaking quicker on the ball now.
So it seems like the Wolves are, I don't know if it's just being in better shape or what it is, conditioning, but they are definitely flying to the ball. Yelm has 2 receivers to each side, 1 running back. Quarterback takes the snap.
Big play here.
Big play. Quarterback's going to run. Run back across the middle. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. Nice gain of about 10 yards by the quarterback, 10, 11 yards.
That's too bad. If they could have pinned them back down there and then been 4th and had to punt, Wolves get the ball back. But instead it's 1st down Yelm and another chance for the Wolves to show their muscle and slow these guys down. They're a tough offensive team. They've got a lot of different looks to their offense.
So it was a good read by the Yelm quarterback to take off like that.
Yelm quarterback pulls out again, runs off to the right side, gains 2.5 yards, 3 yards, 2nd down and 7.
That was a great job by J.J. Leota. I thought he was going to horse collar him, and he let go and just got him by the ankles.
Great tackle, stop him, hold him to 2 yards. So again, Yelm 2 receivers over to the wide side, which is the left side of the field. Fake handoff. Nice play by South Kitsap. Number 6 read that all the way. That's Nathan Marin.
Great read there, and again, I think that's a great adjustment that the coaches made at halftime to shut that down because they were marching up and down the field with that play in the 1st half, and now they've a couple of times got it for a loss.
So that's Nathan Marin on the play, and that's a loss of 4 yards. So 3rd and 11. Hopefully South can stop him here. Quarterback's looking. Slow screen play again. South Kitsap on, missed the tackle. But there's a host of Wolves. Slowed him down enough.
Pack of Wolves. Sorry, Phil, I'm talking over you.
Slowed him down enough so that no gain on the play. It's going to be 4th and 11.
I just get excited when I see that, gang tackling like that.
I believe that was Caden Anderson right there.
So Tornadoes go back to punt. Last time they punted, we had a nice return, brought the ball back on in. We'll see if they try to keep the ball away from Bird this time.
Got two guys back there.
for the Tornadoes.
It's a good punt.
Bird's got it again.
Nice catch
Nice
with
coverage. And he'll be down about the 20-yard line. So South Kitsap will start from their own 20.
Nice catch of that ball. He used both hands and brought it in, but he had nowhere to go. There were three Yelm players right on top of him, but there is a flag down.
Flag on the play.
Usually not a good sign for the receiving team. My guess is you can either get a hold or a block in the back, unfortunately.
I think the defense did a good job there.
Yeah, we got holding against South Kitsap.
Block in the back penalty against the Wolves.
Yeah, the defense did a great job, holding him to the punt. I know it's a penalty there.
10-yard penalty.
So South Kitsap will start in their 10-yard line, 90 yards to go. Let's see if they can take it,
First and 10.
bring it on in, and
9 for
punch the
Wolves.
ball in.
What a 90-yard drive right here, guys.
So starting out with a pass play,
Going deep.
going deep.
I think they have it.
Look at him go, 90 yards.
90-yard play, pass play to
How
number
sweet
11.
it is.
And
Isaiah
Brian
Bird.
Pickard called the play before it happens. Very nicely done, sir.
And the Wolves score and take the lead, 31-28.
I
One
believe
play,
that's
nine-
the biggest hookup that that a receiver has had all year so far.
So 90 yards, one play, about 12 seconds. Can't ask for more than that. So let's see if we get this extra point in. South Kitsap is up by 3. This extra point, really makes a difference here because being up by 4, of course, makes a field goal mute, but still a lot of time left in this game.
Nolan Souza on for the extra kick point.
Let's get this kick down, guys.
Good blocking. Kick is up. The kick is good. It's 32-28 South Kitsap.
That's a good looking score on that beautiful new scoreboard, Kitsap Stadium scoreboard.
And we going to get a replay, I think, coming on up here. And look at this, just a beautifully thrown ball.
Just on the money, he just runs right underneath it, full stride.
Got to say, it was a great job by Isaiah there. He does a great job of adjusting to the ball.
Great job of Justin. Great pass play.
That young man is a player.
He's only a junior, so he's got another year coming here.
See you run track?
I believe he does.
I was going to say, if he doesn't, I think the track coaches better start talking to him.
Well, Coach Kralik is all about the kids running track. That's what he likes. He likes his football players to run track.
Nolan Souza on the kick for the Wolves.
So South Kitsap getting ready to kick off again. And they would like to see Nolan Souza get a lot more work tonight. But, nice comeback. They were down 1.14-6. I think it became 21-6. And they fought back in the first half, and they've continued it on here in the second half.
They haven't dropped their heads. That's the main thing here. They've just kept it going.
Credit to the coaches, credit to the players.
Coaches have certainly made some defensive changes.
Lots
Nice
of time
kick.
left, though, so this defense needs to stay tough. Oh, we got to...
I'm not sure if we didn't wait for the
Penalty on the play.
whistle or if we were offsides.
There's a flag on the play.
Usually an indication of offsides against the kicking team or illegal
False
motion.
start against the Wolves. 5-yard penalty and a
I don't really understand that, Phil. He was indicating it was a false start.
I'm not sure, usually on a kickoff what you see is offsides against the kicking team. So I think that's why he signaled the second time. So South Kitsap kicking off from the 35-yard line. These kids are trying to sprint down there, full speed, and be at that line when kick's going. So here we are. Ball's going down to about the 12-yard line. Uh-oh, there's a hole there.
Oh, no.
Yelm's taking it on back. That's nice
too bad.
return.
There's a flag on the play.
there.
So we
Over on the far side.
Let's hope that brings that back for the Wolves. That's tough.
That's number 49, Scotty Cordova, for Yelm, taking it all the way back.
He just busted up the middle, didn't he, and turned on the burners.
Great blocking. They say it is a touchdown. They're picking up the flag.
I didn't see what the call was.
It was a encroachment penalty against encroachment warning against
Sideline warning.
So
not enough to bring the ball back.
So the touchdown counts, making it 34-32.
Talk about a back and forth game. Momentum one side, then the momentum to the other side.
So right when South Kitsap takes the lead for the first time tonight, the Yelm Tornadoes take it on back. So and here comes the extra point. At some point. And that's good.
He's got a strong leg.
So that's 35-32.
Hey, I can't wait to see what the Wolves are going to come out with, though, because they are rolling.
Got a minute 46 left in the third quarter, and who knows how high this score is going to go if it carries on like this.
You know, it's the Wolves defense has been coming out and playing. You know, really, you haven't seen much of the Yelm Tornadoes defense being able to stop the Wolves. So that all bodes well for South Kitsap.
Both teams have been burnt by a couple of big plays, and I think that's the difference, really. If we can stop getting burned by those, then I think we'll come out on top.
On those kickoffs, they got to fill or punts, any of the kicks, they got to fill those lanes. You get one or two breaking down, and that's when those big holes and those quick backs, they rocket through those holes and cause the damage.
And you give the Yelm blockers some credit. They did an awesome job of opening up those holes for them. As the returner came on through, he really had some nice sized holes to go through. Could have kind of gone either way. So great blocking for Yelm on that. Now, let's see what South Kitsap can do.
I hope South Kitsap is ready for anything here, because you just don't know. This could be a chance for Yelm to try to kick that onside kick. I wouldn't do it, but they should be ready for it.
Connor Seaton and Isaiah Bird back to receive for the Wolves. Vernon Parker to kick for the Tornadoes.
Again, I got to assume they're going to be keeping it away from Isaiah.
You know, you have Isaiah Bird and
I'm sure Connor Seaton's wanting it, though.
Here's the kick. This one's going to Connor Seaton.
Come on, Connor, let's see it. He's got some speed.
Nice
And
cut.
Nice cut.
Oh, nice tackle.
Brings the ball up to the 23-yard line.
Hey,
It was a great cut, though. That got him another 8 yards on that cut. That was a great move.
You know, we got a pretty steady rain going on out there, and up until this year, that field would be mud. And absolutely great shape, great drainage. Best thing that could happen to the South Kitsap community, because now this field's going to be able to be used by soccer clubs, soccer teams all year long. The band can practice on it. All right, here we go, Wolves.
So we got three receivers out to the left-hand side for the Wolves. And then a quick pass out to the left to number 81. I believe that's MacArthur. And it's incomplete. So we have second 10. You know, my understanding is the girls' soccer team didn't used to get to play their games up here, and because of the field conditions and not wanting to destroy football. And this is the first year they're actually playing their home games on the high school field. And that's great. Fake up the middle. Wide open. Receiver for South Kitsap. One man to beat. Nice tackle.
Flag on the play.
But we do have a flag down by a 30-yard line.
I think Yelm is one of the Yelm players was not being the best of sports there. Oh, no.
We got pushing it back against
That's too bad.
South Kitsap. So that's a spot foul. It's going to make it second and about 13, I think. They're calling it at the 31, 32-yard line.
Illegal block in the back against the
My apologies to the Yelm players.
He might have been upset if he got blocked in the back because that can get you hurt. But usually when you see the flag, that nullifies you. So South Kitsap's going to have the ball. Looks like second and 11. They need to get the ball up to the 33-yard line to get first down. We have two receivers to the left, one to the right, two backs in the backfield. Kind of a H-back move to the right side. And it's a fake handoff. Come back to the receiver. Bringing the ball up to the 29-yard line. A gain of about 6-7 yards.
Looks like we're short about 3.
So we've got third down coming up.
3-4 yards. What's the play here, coaches?
You know, these short passes are working and the run's working.
Isaiah Davis, I can see getting the ball here.
You know, it kind of depends. Nice thing about these hurry-up offenses is you get a chance to look at what the defense is looking at.
I think we've been more successful with our play action.
So it's a pass play out. Completion to number 80.
Jake Taylor pass complete to Casey Carter.
No, to Casey Carter, and that's a Wolf first down at the 49-yard line.
We got a Wolf slow to get up on the sideline there. Can't see his number.
Looks like number 80, Drew Kalili Muko.
Hope that's just a cramp. And the Wolves are rolling.
Now it's a handoff to number 34. He's going to gain 2 yards. That's Isaiah Davis. Wolves coming on back, ready to go.
Brandon Thompson on the stop. 2-yard gain on the play.
They got a great hurry-up offense going right now, trying to keep the rhythm.
Nice pace.
Another handoff to Isaiah Davis. Breaks some tackles.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Go.
Down
Nice
to the
job.
30-yard line. Excellent run.
I love the mixing up of the play calling here.
I think this young man's going to be well over 100 yards tonight.
17-yard gain on the play.
And that was about 17 yards for him. Looks like there's a timeout called. Oh, no, that's the end of the quarter.
That will end the three-quarter
So third quarter's over. So South gets up.
Third quarter.
You know, it's not a lot of incompletions, a lot of running, and a lot of plays. You know.
Wolves with their long touchdown throw, and then the Tornadoes at kickoff return. It's exciting football here tonight, guys.
Well, I got to say, some of those moves that were just put on there, pretty reminiscent of Brian Pickett's move when we play the Turkey Bowl. What do you think, Phil?
I haven't played the Turkey Bowl, so I haven't been able to get up that early on Thanksgiving to go out there and with you guys. But you know, my understanding is that Brian kind of jukes everybody out. So
he does.
I don't think those were moves. I think those were falls.
Oh.
It's a tradition that the Neningers, Ladeaus, and Pickards, and many other friends have done over the years and things. Snow or rain has not slowed us down, but always fun. Family traditions with friends and families are always a great thing to do.
So South Kitsap's going to start the fourth quarter with the ball on the 31, 1st and 10. Another handoff. This one I think is to number 23, Connor Seaton, and he's going to gain about 1 yard. Nice play by Yelm, stopping that.
We seem to get a little bit of a slow start on that handoff.
Gain of 1 on the play, 2nd down Wolves.
So it's 2nd and 9. This pass play coming on up.
Oh. Incomplete. He's mad at himself.
Albert MacArthur, incomplete.
Pass to Albert MacArthur. You know, that nice throw, nice play, but you know, just didn't make the connection. But that's open. You know, those quick throws there are, I think, are going to be open the rest of the night when you have a running game. So here we go again. Very similar, same play. Unfortunately, same result. Dropped ball. Ball's kind of low.
Intended for Albert MacArthur, incomplete.
So
Fourth down.
came back to it again because it's so, you know, he's open and it's close. We just need to, you know, make that final connection.
Yeah, you're sort of no man's land here as well, so I understand going for it on 4th down.
Yeah, and, you know, a punt's only going to gain you maybe, you know, you kick into the end zone, it's only gaining you 10 yards, so got nothing to lose here. Expect another pass play. Quarterback's getting chased, and he's down, he's sacked.
One of the Yelm players looks injured.
Young player, he's the one that he grabbed Jake, and I think he hurt his hand. Although he's limping off.
That's Gabe Kreisen. Hopefully he's okay. He's 6'2", 255 pounds.
There's a big boy going on off the field there, and
I don't think I want to feed him.
you know, South Kitsap now has to rely on their defense to stop. So I agree with going with it there. You really don't have much to lose. But we have turnover and down. So Yelm has the ball. 33-yard line, 1st and 10. See if South's defense can hold them out. It's a pass play coming on up. South made some.
Almost picked off. Great effort.
That's
by
well
number,
read by
who was that, number 19.
That's number 19.
That's Michael Garcia. Excellent try. He read that all the way. Broke on it when the quarterback threw it. So that would have turned that around. South can use something like that, but really South just needs to stop them. They can move them on offense, and just needs to get the stop here.
Michael Garcia's done a good job tonight.
So we have an official conference going on. Here's a
Okay,
flag.
where the flag is, you would say it was a hold on
You'd think
Yelm.
so. The flag's way in the backfield. It is a hold against Yelm.
Holding it against the Tornadoes.
And so it's going to be repeated 1st down.
Replay down.
1st and 20 then. This would be a great stand by South Kitsap Wolves if they can get a 3 and out here.
So we've got repeated 1st down, 1st and 20. Yelm's lined up, ready to go. There's ready to play. So they have 2 receivers on both sides, 1 back in there, and it's a draw. And the runner's got some room.
He's off to the races.
I don't think he's going to get caught.
I don't think he's got too much speed.
Nice
Too bad.
run.
That was a great play call by the coach over there in Yelm.
That's a Yelm touchdown there.
Well executed.
So it's 41-32.
I don't know if I can count that high for how many yards both sides are going to have for all the points on the board here.
You know, it's I think we're going to have a couple backs over 100 yards, quarterbacks with a couple 100 yards.
I think we're already there, guys.
Quite possibly. And Yelm's
how
lining up
far
for
was
extra
that?
point.
That was a 60-yard run, wasn't it? Plus, maybe 70.
Close to 70. Close, almost 80. Yeah, it's about 77 yards. So Yelm's lined up for the extra point. And it's good. So we have 11 minutes left in the game. And Yelm has 42, South Kitsap 32. So we just need South Kitsap to come on out. And
If we can get, we showed how quick we can score. If we can get another one of those and get our defense to do a stop again, we're still going to be in this game.
Yep, there's no doubt. We were down by more than this and took the lead. So we just need to come on out and do our thing.
in this game, 10 points is nothing. A blink of an eye, it'll swing the other way, and I hope it does for the Wolves tonight. Hey, tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next week, South Kitsap Wolves play down at Gig Harbor. You know, they're not too far from us. It's always great tradition to have the great Wolves fans out there turning out, packing the visitor side, and cheering them on. It's been a great rival over the years.
It'd be a lot of fun to be down there and have more South Kitsap fans than we have Gig Harbor fans. That would be.
That's happened before. I've been there, seen it.
So South Kitsap is lining up to receive the kick. Back again for the Wolves is Isaiah Davis and Seton Connor. So now they're going to receive this kick in the dark part of the field. So hopefully they can see the ball as it's coming. I would guess the way they're lined up, they're going to try to get it over to Seton Connor again. And,
Wouldn't be surprised to see some sort of reverse for us.
Here comes the kick. Ball goes to Connor Seton. Takes it up the middle. Nice
tackle by the Yelm Tornadoes.
He's a bit slow to get up, is Connor Seton.
Stopped at the 14-yard line.
He's a tough kid.
Glad to see it.
Bounces up.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think he just took a nice hard hit to the thigh and had
That never feels good.
He's doing a good job, though, getting off the field.
So South Kitsap's getting ready to go on offense.
You know, we spoke of them earlier, but the South Kitsap athletic medicine program is one of the best in the state, and the coaches respect it, appreciate it. It's so important to get these athletes good care should they have an injury, whether it's serious or minor, and get those kids back up and healthy again so that they can go out and contribute, because that's what they want to do.
Empty backfield for South Kitsap. Quick pass out.
Oh, that was almost picked off by Yelm. They read that perfectly.
That was red, and that was actually a lateral.
It was almost like Yelm were in the huddle.
So South Kitsap loses 9 yards on that play. It was similar to the Yelm play earlier that I thought was lateral and they called incomplete. But
no, I think you got to send Isaiah a little bit deep. He's got the speed. I think we can get it to him.
We got him coming back to the ball. He definitely has speed. Look at him breaking up the middle. And he takes the ball all the way out to the 19-yard line, 18-yard line.
A little scary with the ball back there. I was just worried about it getting hit from behind.
I was nervous about that too, but that was a nice play, nice run, some great blocking by the big guys up front.
Brings up 3rd and 6. It's a lot better than 2nd and 19. So
I really think we need a first down here.
Quick throw out to Isaiah
There he goes. Let's get him going.
Makes a couple moves, and he's got the first down. He's up to the 32-yard line.
Nice spin move.
Man, I like that kid. He's got some great moves, along with that great speed. He's signaling he needs a break there.
Oh, there's an injury on the field with Yelm.
I think I'd lay down on the field, too, trying to keep up with Bird.
I think Isaiah's wishing he hadn't tapped his helmet now, since there was an injury on the field. He's probably catching his breath.
He'll come out for a play, probably go on back in real quick. And South Kitsap uses a lot of receivers.
Well, you got number 87 going in there, and that's Dan Tomkowitz. He's a 6'4", 200-pound wide receiver. He's a senior.
You know, I must have seen 8 or 10 different receivers in here for South Kitsap already tonight. Player's still down from Yelm. Now he's getting on up. And he's being helped off the field. And South Kitsap fans are giving him a hand. And that's number 3, Devontae Pearson.
Hope that young man's okay.
He's a senior, so you certainly don't want, you never want a kid to get hurt, but you never want to see their senior seasons get cut short for any reason. So South Kitsap's lined up with 3 receivers off to the left side, 1 running back. Now he's going in motion, running back's off to the right side. Quick pass out, caught by number 10, low screen coming back in, he makes a couple breaks. He picks up 9 yards, and that's
Casey Carter.
Casey Carter with the...
He showed some speed and moves there too, as he has all night. Good little ball player there. Again, not big in size, but big in heart, and he just goes hard at it.
Good, another snap. This one's going to be a run. Nice break by Isaiah Davis, number 34.
He read that block well, didn't he? Just cut up the left side after behind his blocker.
He sure did, and he picked up 10 yards, and that's another South Kitsap first down.
I'd just like to see us, we're moving the ball well because we have this fast-paced offense. I'd like to see us going a little bit quicker and try and keep the Yelm players from substituting.
Well, we can't go to the ready to play, and that's another handoff to the left side. It looks like Connor Seaton getting the ball. He's gained 4 plays, and unfortunately, the officials sit there over the ball and don't let you snap it. And we're only about 3 seconds off the snap right now. Here's the ready to play. Quick throw out here.
Oh, I thought that was pass interference.
I did too. He was riding his back pretty tight there, but good defensive play.
No call on the play, so it's going to be 3rd down and about 7 yards to go.
And to be fair to Isaiah Bird, he got right back up. He didn't complain.
I don't think Coach likes it when you complain. I think that's one of his models is that the officials are doing their game and their jobs, and you just go with what goes.
Ooh. Man, that was almost picked off.
Kind of going to that a little bit too often. Going to that a little bit too often. That's bringing up 4th down and 7 from the Yelm 48. And,
I think maybe they're setting something up there. Maybe give it a little pump and the receiver goes.
I would certainly do that. They tried that, I know, the first game and just missed it on a long play, but it's prime for it. So
it's a 1st down. That's forward progress.
Forward progress is going to be up to the 40-yard line. Nice completion. There we go.
Well held on by Isaiah Bird.
Nice ball by Jake.
Excellent throw and catch. I think Isaiah's got an equipment issue. He's got straightened out now, so. Wolves 1st down at the 40-yard line of Yelm. Another pass coming.
That was a pump fake.
Pump fake.
Oh, that's a great catch right there.
Did he bring that in? Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
What a catch.
He caught that inbounds.
I give him a game ball for that one. That was an incredible catch.
I can't tell.
He's a little slow getting up.
He's just slow getting
up.
up.
Hard, but he held onto that ball very well.
Hopefully just the wind knocked out of him.
He's got his hands over his head. That's usually kind of a sign of the wind.
That was an incredible catch.
So it's going to be 1st and goal for the Wolves. The ball at the 8-yard line of Yelm when we resume play. Isaiah Davis is down on the Yelm sideline. What a spectacular catch and ability to hold on to that because he got hit. I thought the Yelm player made a great play hitting him right as the ball came. And I don't know how he held on to that one.
Well, I think these gentlemen are going to be having some ice baths tomorrow because they've been hit hard today.
And here we go with the replay. And you see
just watch this catch.
Pump fake. And, how does he hold on to that ball? To me, it does look like it's the wind knocked out of him. Looks like it came down right on top of the ball.
And number 7, that looked like a Cam Chancellor hit to me.
It looked close helmet to helmet to me, but that's just the replay. I'd like to see it one more time.
Got the coach over there and training staff. They're getting him standing. He's standing up now.
That's a good sign.
Good sign. He's walking on off the field. You know, this field is the safest field in America to play on. It is designed to reduce things like concussions. You take an old grass field or even some of these other turf fields, and you might be looking at concussions there. And hopefully we just have somebody who get the wind knocked out. And
he doesn't look like he's walking very straight there, Phil. I'm thinking he might not be going back in just for precautionary reasons. I'm sure he'll have the concussion test on the sideline, but he looks a little bit dazed.
Well, Phil, you're talking about
nice
this.
Nice to see him smiling there.
Phil, you talk about this field. I'll make my comments after this play.
So South Kitsap at the ball, 1st and goal.
There we go.
Touchdown!
Yes. South Kitsap.
All right, Wolves.
Another well held on ball there by number 81, Albert MacArthur.
Fantastic. Now that's, again, the Wolves are not hanging their heads. They're going right back at it, and there they march down the field. Just a great selection of play calling and punch it in for another touchdown.
That'll make Isaiah Bird feel that little bit better as well.
So we have Nolan Souza, who's old from Garrison, and Brad Price, the snapper for this PAT. So and that's good.
You like to recognize those long snappers, don't you, Phil?
Well, you know,
some of the most important players. I hear they're first on the bus.
That's a tough job to do. I mean, my son did it for a couple of years here, and you know, it's you don't want to get your name recognized when you snap it over this punter's head or something like that. So yeah, it's a tough job.
Anyway, getting back to that field, you know, they have a test in which they measure the give of a field and things. And this field tested out well above the recognized level of impact that it can take and you know, cushion to it. And again, that's one of the reasons it's one of the, if not the top field in the country for the high school level. Just an amazing field put in, really, bottom line, safety for these kids. And then, of course, as we mentioned earlier, the amount of use that this field will get by not only the South Kitsap athletic teams, but the community as well. Yeah,
it's fantastic. My understanding of the design of this field, talking to people who were here when it was going in, is it actually is a more stable field, you know, than even the one over at the link, as far as foot stability. So it'll, you know, you won't roll as many ankles. It's safer on concussions. It's just you know, I really appreciate Kitsap Bank donating the money to get this done, because I don't think it would have happened otherwise. So here's the kick. It's another little pooch.
Kids.
And picked up by Yelm. So Yelm will have the ball on the 42, 43-yard line. So I'm not sure what the coach has. I didn't get a chance to talk to him about why we're doing these pooch kicks, but I'm not sure if we're looking just trying to get the ball on somebody who doesn't always handle its hands, but that side of the field's done well for Yelm.
7:41 left, so a big stand here now, and I believe that we'll be in good stead.
So it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Stop them here, Wolves. Oh,
Wolves are a little bit excited, I think.
Lineman jumped.
Lineman jumped offside. So it's going to be 1st and 5. You know, not bad. You're trying to make a play. A lot of coaches, yeah, you want to watch that ball, but I always used to tell my kids, that means you owe me 5 yards. Get it back for me. And snap, it's a run. Wolves do a great job.
Stop.
There you go.
I think he at least got maybe even a yard back for it, so he's only got 4 to get back now.
Yep, there you go. So it's going to be 2nd and a long 5. Looks like lost about half a yard.
You know, Phil, I know you've coached a lot of different sports over the years, the youth and all that, and that positiveness of just saying, hey, don't worry about mistakes, just make up for it. You know, I think that keeps a kid, right there on the edge and playing hard and keeping it positive.
We get the quarterback rolling out to the right, and he's got an open receiver, and it's down to the 25-yard line. So that, again, was number 4 catching that ball. That's Caleb Ludnerville. He's got a touchdown already tonight.
It was a good tackle by Nathan Marin.
Yeah, it's he wasn't happy that play was given up, but, well-thrown balls, hard to defend.
So are Yelm going to go into the dark side of the field over here as well?
Yep,
looks that way.
It's a run.
Would that be the Star Wars side, Lee?
Brandon Thompson, the ball carrier.
So that's Thompson picking up about 8 yards. South Kitsap with some wholesale changes going on right now on their defense.
Or maybe the Darth Vader side of the field. Well, I hope the Force is with the Wolves.
I do as well.
I know.
You might want to stop while you're ahead there.
Oh, okay, I'm stopping.
It's too late. Anyway, 2nd and 2. Yelm is getting the play in from the sideline. Another run play. Had stuffed up the middle, breaks it outside and gains about 5-6 yards.
Another first down.
So it'll be first down for Yelm at the 13-yard line. Really, South Kitsap can't afford to give up a touchdown here. If they can hold them to a field goal try, that would be great, or get a turnover. South backs are definitely, cornerbacks are definitely pressing up against these receivers a little bit further. Yelm's under center. The pitch out to the right. Oh, that's not nice cut back.
That hurts.
Was some good blocking by Yelm right there, you got to say.
That's scoring for Yelm is number 32, Brandon Thompson, 13-yard touchdown run. So here comes the extra point try.
Well, if you like offensive football, you like this game. 48-39, back and forth. It's been an exciting game. As I said earlier, nothing better than good high school sports.
Yelm is looking to put the lead to 10 points right here. Hopefully South Kitsap get in and block it.
I think you go for it, and if he calls a penalty, then you haven't lost anything.
So that's good. So it's score right now is Yelm 49, South Kitsap 39. So, well, I don't think this game's out of reach. I think that hurts South Kitsap's chances, but, we've proven if nothing else, South Kitsap can score quickly. So,
well, we still have 2 timeouts, and like we've shown earlier, we can score in a hurry.
Those coaches are down there. They're talking it up. They're setting strategies. Those kids are intent and listening and following the direction of their coaches. They're not giving up.
No, there's not a kid hanging his head on the South Kitsap sideline. They know they're still in this game. So back for South Kitsap again is number 23, Connor Seaton, and number 11, Isaiah Bird.
Connor Seaton and Albert MacArthur back to receive for the Wolves.
Oh, that's right.
To kick off for the Tornadoes.
So MacArthur's actually in for Bird receiving.
Yeah, I think Isaiah is going to be out for the rest of this game, which is a shame.
Where is he down? Is his helmet off? Yep, down that sideline.
Yeah, there's no way they're going to let him back in, and quite rightly so.
Would love to get word on what happened and what his condition is. That'll hurt Wolves' chances if he can't get back in. But they're deep. They've got a lot of players that are ready to go.
So deep kick to Seaton. Brings it around the left side.
Oh, too bad
he
he slipped
slips.
and fell down.
Had a little bit of a haul. Nice blocking was going on. Slips at the 17-yard line.
We got a bit of rain coming down, so it might be getting a little bit slippery out there now.
15-yard return on the play. Ball is placed at the 17-yard line.
So had a nice return going. Looking to break it. It's just too bad he couldn't.
I just found out that Isaiah Berg has a concussion, so he will be out for the rest of the game.
Oh, that's too bad.
And I don't believe it's a serious one, or else he still wouldn't be down there right now. But obviously, protocol says you can't go back in.
And that's the safe thing to do.
It's the right thing to do.
It is definitely the right thing to do.
I still give him a game ball. That kid's poured his heart out tonight and just had some incredible plays.
So we're back. South gets back passing, throwing deep.
That was thrown to Mr. Tomkowitz there.
And that pass went incomplete. I have to wonder about throwing the ball on the side of the field. It is definitely dark out there. We lose the ball once in the air. We still don't have this set of lights on. And I think I'd try something similar, but maybe to the bright side of the field. Fake handoff, low center screen coming back in. Number 7's got the ball, keeps his feet, does a great job. Picks up about 8 yards, and that's Quinn Ogan, sophomore. So we have 3rd and 2 with just over 5 minutes, 5:20 left in the fourth quarter. So gain yard, another fake. Quarterback's got.
Nice throw. Oh, tough luck. Thought he had it.
I think quarterback's on 3rd down. Quarterback's got to run that one, just pick up the 1st down. He kind of had a lane.
That was Cole Craner making a great attempt at trying to catch that ball there.
So we got 4th down coming up. On their own 25-yard line. South Kitsap Wolves are going for it, 4th and 2.
I'd like to see that Jake rolls out because he might have to take this himself.
You know, you have Isaiah Davis in the backfield. They're getting a play from the coaches. You know, I think they could run it right up the middle and gain the yard.
There it is.
Oh, yeah. 1st down and then some.
You look at the defense. They kind of left the middle open and pick up a 6 yard. So 1st down at the 31-yard line.
You got to kind of think, you know, what was Yelm thinking there, because South had a steady flow right up the middle, and they were spread out, not much in there.
Yep, they're clogging the middle again now. So be interesting to see what happens. Pass play coming up. Out to the outside to the 39-yard line, and that's Albert MacArthur catching the ball.
Again, I'd like to see our guys getting to the line a bit quicker because Yelm are just walking, so if we can get there and force the issue.
Absolutely. Hands on hips by Yelm. This is the time to go for it.
Yep. You don't want them substituting.
Now the officials got to get that ready to play whistle blown quicker. You know, it's supposed to be placed when the ball's done. Another hand up the middle. That's a 1st down for South Kitsap at the 43.
I believe number 41 on Yelm let him go through a 1st down and just threw him over for us.
Now, you know, when you're making those tackles, sometimes you don't figure out which way you're throwing them. So
this is quicker. This is better.
Yep. South gives it back to pass. Slips. He's got a lot of room to run if he chooses to run. No, he throws at the last minute. Incomplete.
I think I'd like to have seen Jake run that. He was probably clear for a good 5 or 6 yards at least.
Yeah, he's an athlete. You know, I think if he takes off on this field, it's getting a little slippery. When he has a big haul, he might be able to.
Lee, is he a basketball player? He's big, athletic. Hope he turns out for basketball.
I'm thinking he will.
So we have 2nd down and 10 to go after the incomplete pass. We have 2 backs in.
If John Callahan has anything to do with it, you know he'll be asking him.
Absolutely.
Oh,
I like it. I like it. Dazzle, gotta like it. Oh, ball's a little bit short.
Short. And it's an interception by Yelm. They've stopped at 35. You like the razzle dazzle?
I like that play call, but that pass was a little.
So
there's a flag down.
There is a flag down. With any luck, that's you know,
It's against
Yelm.
I think we've got out of jail there.
So hopefully it's before the interception. So that was a pass from Casey Carter, and just a little bit on the short side, and we'll.
Personal foul, helmet-to-helmet contact against the Tornadoes.
So again, it's going to depend. It's looking to me like it was after the interception.
Dead ball foul?
During the return. So it'll be 15 yards from there, and that backs them up to the 20-yard line with 4:25 left. You know, we just need to, Southgate at this point needs to force 3 and out.
So, Phil, Brian, would you call a couple of blitzes here? I mean, we got 4:25 left and 2 timeouts. We need to get something quick.
I think you gotta take a few chances here and go after it, but at the same time, not leave it wide open there. But if you got something good here, throw it at them.
You know, you got to be looking for the run in here because, I mean, they just want to run the ball down. The clock stopped right now, but I would expect them to, take some time between
Safeties
plays.
are up. There's a blitz.
There's a fake, and the quarterback's he's got a lot of room to run.
He's going a long way,
So we got a flag on the field.
Which would indicate a hold, I would say.
I agree with you. It's usually, receiver trying to hold, trying to block, and winds up holding. It's about a 12-yard gain. We'll see what the call is from the officials.
I know we've gushed all over this field, but we've had a steady rain for most of the game here, and you'd never know it by the looks of the field. In years past, it would be an absolute mess. And this field, again, just the drainage, the new drainage they put in, that heavy rain that we had there in the middle of August. They didn't have all the turf down yet, but they had all the drainage and all that. And there were several. I know Ed Santos was telling me he went out, got totally drenched, but just was out there on the field watching everything drain just the way it was supposed to go.
No, it's definitely very nice. That was a holding call against Yelm, so it's going to bring up 1st and 8. So, you have athletic quarterbacks. You got to look for the runs. Try to get stopped. There you go.
That's tough Wolf defense right there. Gotta love it.
Giving up 3 yards. 2nd down and 5.
I think this is where it becomes tricky as well, knowing when to call a timeout, when not to call a timeout.
Yeah, I think you see what was Yelm. Yelm is huddling up for the first time tonight.
Right, and I would say if we stop them here, we should call a timeout.
I would think so. You want to conserve as much time as possible, but say some years we do need 2 scores. So you're looking for either a touchdown field goal, an onside kick, and another one. Yelm takes the snap. It's another handoff up the middle.
Great.
We'll stop it.
Great job, gentlemen.
2 yard, maybe a yard gain.
What do you think? 3rd and what here?
3rd and 3.
Another timeout.
They did call a timeout.
So I think it's a smart call. You stop them on 3rd down, get another timeout, get the ball back, and now it's in your hands.
You got to believe that Yelm are going to run the ball. They're not going to want to put it in the air.
They want to keep that clock rolling there. So what do you think the coach is telling those guys down there?
The one thing I'd want them to watch out for is, that quarterback rollout, because that was wide open for a lot of yards. Make sure you're not crashing too deep on the ends. And
I would be saying as a coach right now, you just do your job. Don't worry about anybody else. Do your job, and you're going to be successful right here.
Spoken like the coach you are.
So the teams are lined up. Big play here, 3rd and 3, 4 yards.
Stop them here, Wolves. Come on.
You also have 2 running backs in the backfield.
Watch the hard count.
Don't jump.
Snap, it's a handoff.
Good job.
We'll stop them short and call timeout. So ball's on the 29-yard line. That's a yard short, 4th down.
And you got to believe that Yelm are going to punt this ball.
That's certainly a smart play.
It is a smart play, but you know something.
Gotta
I would
watch
not
that
be
tape.
surprised if Yelm pulled something and had some trick play up their sleeve.
Well, I wouldn't. If I'm Yelm, I'm not afraid of 5 yards. I might go out there, pretend I'm going to run it, and see if I can. You've
Draw 'em
gotten a
off?
couple. Yeah, you've gotten a couple of offside penalties already today, and then okay, if you lose the 5 yards, that's probably going to make a huge difference. You know, on a delay a game. So I might do something like that.
Yeah, I'm sure those coaches down there in that huddle are saying, don't jump, watch the ball.
You know, I don't know if the Wolves are going to go after this.
No, I think you're right, Phil. They're going to put them back out there, and they're going to see if they can get them offside. Is what I.
Yeah, but I don't see the punt team out there.
No.
Oh, the
I
Wolves
bet your
lining
coach
up.
would like to put out assistant coach Renard
we
Williams
got-
out there, put him in the middle there, huh?
Oh, they are putting out their punt team, looks like. Except for the punter. Nope.
I don't know.
No, that's
We
their
got-
offense.
This is
And we got Connor Seaton way at the back here, so we're short a man up.
Like I said, could be a pooch kick, could be something, but I think they're
Gonna try to
try
draw
to
him?
draw off. Yep, they try to draw them off sides.
That's not a bad.
That's a good job by South Kitsap. They didn't fall for it.
Yeah. And that's good thinking, I think, on the Yelm, and they just couldn't get the Wolves to bite.
Yep. You know, you give it a shot because that really kind of puts the game. You know, you'd be able to run the clock almost all the way out, and when there's 2 scores needed. You know, that's the right call to do. Wolves are now back, getting ready for the punt. Yelm's in punt formation, and that's Connor Seaton back for the Wolves.
How
Looks
about
like
a punt return here, you guys, for a TD? We'll take that, won't we?
I think they're the Wolves are going to try to block this.
Everybody coming.
It's a very
just
short
leave it.
punt.
Just leave it. Don't even touch it.
It's got
Get away from it.
backspin, and you know the Wolves will have the ball at the 49-yard line of Yelm. So good job. You know, I think the pressure really kind of got to the punter. They didn't block it, but it was a short punt. No return. And the Wolves have got a 3:05 here, and they need 10 points.
Need a quick score and obviously the onside kick. We need a lot going for us right here. It's a snap.
So pass play coming up, long throw.
God, he's got
He's
wide
open, but it's out of bounds.
Ah, tough luck.
That was an attempt for Albert MacArthur, and just a little bit out of bounds, but was able to get behind the defense, and that's what you want to see if you're South. If you're
You know, they're
Yelm,
getting lined up, and Yelm is still walking, but
These referees have got to let them go quicker because we're ready.
yeah, here's another pass, one of these center screens.
Oh, he gets past
Gets
him.
past
Oh,
one.
tough ball comes loose.
out. South Kitsap gets it and gains another couple yards. So there's a
Great
down.
job by Eric Stanley, number 54, for picking that up.
you know that Stanley family. There's a lot of them in South Kitsap and through the years. Great family. Nice to see a lineman get the ball and a little opportunity to run with the ball.
You know, did a great job. Kept his head now and get the ball, but picked up an extra yard or so. Clock's running. South getting the play. Oh, back to
Oh,
pass.
in the middle.
Oh, he got
he's
hit
hit
hard.
when
That's
he's
incomplete pass.
incomplete pass. Gets hit when he's releasing the ball.
That one hurt.
Jake's a little shook up. I think he's all right.
Oh, he's a tough kid.
That blind side, you just don't see it coming.
Yeah, you know, in a way, we got to get rid of the ball a little bit quicker. It's 4th down right now. We need to get these 5 yards. We do have some guys open in the early part of these routes, so if we can get out there quickly, I think we'll pick this up. Here's a quick pass. Out to MacArthur. No, it's
Just
short.
shy.
That's
That
going
was
to be.
fourth down.
Yep, it's going to be Yelm ball.
Pass complete to
Albert MacArthur.
for 3 yards.
Not enough.
Short of the first down. The
So
Wolves
2 minutes left, and Yelm will take over. South Kitsap has 1 timeout. They can stop the clock once.
You know what? These Wolves are still, that defensive unit, they just sprinted out there. You got to give them credit because they're looking at the clock and looking at the score just like the rest of us are, and yet they're out there ready to play. They want that ball. You can just sense it.
Well, the field's wet. Kind of hope for something to happen here. Certainly looking for the run at this point.
Both safeties are up. They're bringing the house. Flag down. I think that had to be a
Stop the
motion,
clock.
maybe.
Probably motion. They didn't stop the play, so
Both teams have battled hard tonight.
illegal shift against Yelm. So that'll be a 5-yard penalty if South decides to take it.
against the Tornadoes.
Too bad they can't get the time back because that's what they need.
Exactly. It becomes one of those things where they only gained a yard. Do you take the 5 yards or do you take, the play's done, save 6 seconds? But they're going to take the 5 yards. I think it's the right call. You have to stop Yelm from getting the first down.
Once again, credit to the coaches and Coach Gavin Kraflick and his staff. It could be real easy for these Wolves to have their heads hanging low, and they came out and they've been playing a whale of a ball game tonight.
Yeah, quarterback's rolling. Oh, that's what the Wolves need. Incomplete pass.
Going to stop the clock. I'm surprised Yelm are throwing the ball right now. You got to give credit to the Yelm coaches as well. They've, kept their boys going, and they've also said, let's play even with the lights out. Like I said, they could have said no. So, all credit to them.
Yeah, this is above all, it's these kids work real hard in the off seasons, work hard through the season. Let's get these games in, let them play, and have fun. Obviously, Yelm's doing well, and coaches are probably pretty excited. It's a long ride back, but game's not over. South Kitsap's still ready to play. So here we come with a run. South Kitsap's ready for it and stops it. Run up the left side.
Yeah, I think we're going to get a big dose of run plays here from Yelm to work that clock down.
Yep. South Kitsap does have 1 timeout left. The problem, my guess, is they're saving for after third
I
down.
don't know. I thought they've used all their timeouts, Bill.
Gain of 1 on the play. Third down, Tornadoes.
I mean, I have to say, if I was Yelm here, I'd run the clock all the way down and just take the 5-yard penalty.
They're certainly waiting. Quarterback's got his hands on his hips, so they're waiting.
He's under center.
He's under center. It's a pitch play. And he's down at the 40.
Didn't get the first down, did he?
He is just short of the first down.
He comes up limping a little bit, but I'll bet you he wants to stay in there.
So stayed in bounds.
14-yard gain on the play. Officials timeout for the measurement.
They're going to do a measurement.
Well, there's only 54 seconds left in this game. If this is a first down, then I would expect Yelm to pretty much take a knee and be able to stop it. South Kitsap can't stop the clock.
This is going to be very close.
If they didn't get it, I'd almost expect them to just, I don't know, I'd probably just go for it.
By the way they're coming out, it looks like a first down. Looks like first down by the nose of the ball is what I'm taking a guess here.
Stretch that chain. Ref's in the way. I can't see it.
It looks to me like they're just short.
First
nope,
down.
They get the first down. So Yelm at this point can just take a knee. Run the clock out.
Boys played hard, both sides.
This has been a great game to watch. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of exciting football. The score, the lead has changed in the second
It's
half.
been a good game, fun game to watch and share with everybody.
And South Kitsap, they need to hold their heads up.
Absolutely, they played hard. They were in it. You know, and guys, it's been a lot of fun getting together with the two of you and watching this game. Again, reminds me of those years that we spent here cheering on our boys, and now we get to cheer on some of these other kids and South Kitsap Wolves on this once again amazing field. It's been fun tonight, you guys. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've had a blast. It's been just a lot of fun. I just still can't believe this field and how beautiful it is, and this whole stadium. The track is brand new. You know, the Kitsap Bank Stadium scoreboard is beautiful. If you know, we have this light issue, but I'm sure they'll get that worked out, and you know, that'll be it. We'll have that all corrected.
Oh, I've got to applaud the crowd, the cheerleaders. They all stayed while the rain was coming down.
So we want to go ahead and thank everybody for joining us at South Kitsap High School football game. We'd like to thank the students and video production program here at South Kitsap who made this television program possible. South Kitsap is going to be back here in 2 weeks. They're over at Gig Harbor next week, and then back here against Bellarmine in 2 weeks. So October 9th, and as the Wolves take on Bellarmine, we'd like to say goodbye and good evening from South Kitsap High School.
Go Wolves!
Go Wolves!